Good evening, everybody. Wow, it's been 45 days since we all got together and we launched this campaign together. And here we are at the closeout. I can't believe the amount of time there's when you first start these things. It's a flurry, of activity. It's the building of the campaign, creating images and assets and all that kind of stuff. Then there's the launch or the sign up sheet and getting everybody involved in that. And then there's the launch, and that's really a lot of fun because everything's pinging and people are getting their books and everything. It's so exciting. And then there's the lull, and that's when the grind happens. That's when you got to be on it every day to just eke out a couple backers here and there, and then you get to the closeout, and then you get another flurry, and so this is another one of those energizing days where a lot of people are interested in the campaign because it is closing, and we put new stuff up today, which I think got people excited as well, which is important to do. And so I was looking through some of the analytics from previous campaigns, and I thought maybe we could take a look at that and see how we are stacking up here with the Ghosts of Matecumbe. But before we do that, let's say hey to the crew that's here. I know a lot of my regulars are going to be here, and I love to see you guys. K33 and Scene just back the 24-hour variant signed black and white cover. Thank you, sir. Kevin Thomas put in some overtime today. Got my 24-hour. Excellent. Looks great, Graham. F shadow banning. Long live Compass Comics. Thank you, my friend. Much, much appreciated. Rob Younce. Semper Fi, Rob. Rob says he opened a support call with Infidel Go-Go and won't let them off the hook without an explanation because I'm a senior IT security guy. I point holes in all their nonsense answers. You should see them squirm. Well, that's awesome. And then I said, give him hell, Rob. Rob says that Marines do not take nonsense as acceptable answers. Dr. Mask's Retro Elixir is here. Hello, Dr. Mask. Yeah. Hail Graham, hail Chad. Graham and Trump in the same night. What could be better? Well, I don't know if you guys heard the announcement. Trump got on and he announced that everybody should back Matecumbe. Not quite what everybody was expecting to hear, but I, for one, was quite happy. So thank you, Donaldus, for that. Alex VRB, he backed it again. Outstanding. Shitbird Militia. Hail, Graham, the real G. Yo. Alex is going to crash. Thank you for backing the book, Alex. It is much appreciated. Have a great night. And thanks for popping in. Dan Genovese is here. He says hello. Dr. Mask backed it again for one of those awesome t-shirts. Outstanding. Thank you, Dr. Mask. Hyper Kaiju says greetings, ghouls. Rob Fellows is here. Good morning. Well, let's see. What is it? So you're 5 hours ahead. So it's late for you, Rob. Thank you for stopping in. Hurin the Steadfast is here. Excellent. Past Master Dan reminding us all, because I always forget, to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, but most everybody here, I'm sure, has subscribed because I recognize everybody. Paul Taylor says, hey all. Replicant says, hola. Phil Devereaux says, hail. KCC, hello, Graham. Past Master Dan also says, back Graham Nolan's Ghosts of Matecumbe here. Thank you for putting that in, Dan. Jeto Yaga says, hit that thumbs up button. Yes, yes, yes. Joe Bernardo is here. Hello, Joe. Aloha. I just backed the black and white signed and the ash can. Yeah, I thought, the black and white one is a nice addition, and as part of this 24-hour, uh, 24-hour variant, I guess you call it. Um, you can get it signed. It's a pain to sign every single book, and I learned that from my first two campaigns. So I didn't sign any of the Two-Fisted Manly Tales, and I wasn't signing any of these. But I know a lot of people do like to have a signed book, so I wanted to offer at least one option. So right now, the black and white version, which is up for 24 hours, it'll come off at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. But until then, whenever you order it, it's a signed copy. And it's really cool. It's all black and white in the gray tones. I'll show you some of those pages in a bit. Neon Todd Studios here. Darth Jost. Perth Comics. What about Luke Korlwitz? Korlwitz. My apologies, sir. The punctual CGer. Devil Flyer, leg kick 1. Says, congratulations, Graham, and glad to be a backer, pal. Well, we are glad to have you, leg kick 1. Jerry Burnhill. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of folks here. This is fantastic. Southern Cecil is here. Excellent. All right. Well, we'll come back if I've forgotten anybody. But yeah, so I was talking about the analytics about how this book is doing, because as I mentioned, you get into a grind, and a lot of books launched. CG books launched in September. Aaron and Rini were right out of the gate, and then Andy, and then Mike Barron and me. And I think there was, there's this dry period. Then there's a dearth of projects, and here in Biden's America, things are tight, and I get it. So, we started out strong, and then, I was getting a little concerned. So I decided, well, let me put it in perspective, and see where we're at. So, here we go. There's a site called BackerKit Tracker. It's their backer tracker, and you can type in any campaign, and it'll come up, and you can see the analytics on it, which is really cool. So I'm going to use Ale and Alamo because pound for pound, this is my most successful book. It had the most backers at 1927. It didn't make the most money. The most money was made with the Two-Fisted Manly Tales, but that one was twice the price. So, and it was about 400 less backers, I think. So this will be the standard, for which I can, compare it to. So here's the funding progress on Indiegogo. So we started here on January 27th of 21, and it ended at actually on my birthday, March 12th of 21. And so the final number is this one here. So the last day of funding, it raised 60,877, which was good. It was much more than the Chinook. The Chinook only raised like 50, so that's about $10,000 more. And I raised about 400 more backers or something like more than that. Well, more like about 700 or 800 backers more for this one. But this one did very well in demand because it closed out at 131,000. So it almost doubled in demand from the time it ended in March and from the time it started fulfilling in December. So that was a very good campaign. But we look at Ghosts, and we're at 72 already. And we still got quite a few hours left. We've already broken that record. 1,121 backers. Um, you know, I thought this was going to be a really good campaign, and now it's looking like it is. Where's that backer kit? Wrong one. There we go. What did I say that was? 60,800. So say 61. And we're at 72. So that's $11,000 more. And I think we have more backers at this time. So very, very pleased with that. Actually, you know what? I just heard some pinging. Let's, oh, there we go. 73,345. So if anybody's in the chat that just backed this, thank you, my friends. It is much appreciated. Might as well show a little bit here, huh? This is what I added. It's the signed black and white version. Again, this is up for about 20 hours left, something like that. 4 o'clock tomorrow is when that'll close. What's cool about this book is that it's completely black and white. All the artwork is as it was originally drawn in its black and white versions with no color. So it'll have the gray tones that I put in there for color for the colorist, and the black line work. So you're going to get to see the really cool intent of the artist, which I think is really neat. I love looking at black and white work. Now, when Greg comes over and puts the color on, it's like, whoa, he takes it to another level. But I like the purity of the black and white too. And I added the ash can. If you remember from Alien Alamo, I had an ash can in that one. And a lot of people like that. I think it's a great learning tool. It's a great thing for collectors, but it's also a great learning tool for artists to study storytelling. So this is the entire book in layout form. So you can take it and look at it and then compare it to the finished product and see how I adjusted it, how I made changes, moved panels, took out things, all that kind of stuff. I think that's really cool. I love to see the thought process behind the work. I don't know if you got to see these challenge coins. This is going to be the first in a series. Goes to Matecumbe Key. This is Compass Comics Series 1. It'll have the date that the book appeared. They're really heavy too. It's really, really, really cool. Those should be in pretty soon. Some Compass Comics swag, because you need to be the coolest guy in town. Some really cool t-shirts. Our friends over at St. Clair Apparel design and create these for us, and they just do a killer job. Here we go. Here's a larger shot of the cover, the black and white cover, which I think looks really cool with the black logo, with the black and white logo and all of that stuff. This slot is still open. I have 5 of them actually. For the Chenoo and Alien Alamo, I had people that wanted to be in the book, and I created characters for them and put them in the stories. And I'm going to do that again here. I've lowered the price on these. There's 5 slots available, and we'll you'll give me a picture, and we'll turn you into a really cool ghost. We won't ugly you up like this guy, because you wouldn't be able to recognize you. So, I mean, there's various levels of the ghosts, kind of like what they looked like when they died, so to speak. We'll make sure that you're recognizable. Commissions. I got two levels of commissions. This one is any of my Compass Comics characters is half price at $7.50. And then, of course, the corporate ones, Marvel, DC, that kind of stuff. There's a 25% discount on those too. So that knocks that down to $1,500. And here's the original cover art for the black and white. I got a larger picture I'll show you in a sec. But here's some interior pages. Here's the latest one that came in from Greg. I just love this explosion here. This is so cool. Here we go. Here's a large shot of the original art. Really kind of noirish, I think is really cool. So there we go, my friends. I've got a couple super chats here. Mr. Willie Wankanobi, thank you for that $5 super chat. I want to say thank you for being so patient and helpful with me today. I finally got my IgG situation figured out, and I'm happy to back the new book. Oh, outstanding. I'm glad that worked out. Mr. Tom Tuttle, thank you for that $5 super chat, Tom. Graham, I've always been drawn to your books. With Matecumbe Key, I'll be drawn in one. Did you just back that? Well, let's find out. Oops, wrong one. Let's pull it up. There we go. Maybe we'll have a timpani. All right, so we're at 73,345. 73,685. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Past Master Dan. Let's see. Did I get all the super chats that have popped up? Okay. Yeah, let me just slide back down here. I gotta say, I sort of miss our morning monsters. You know, I really enjoyed that. But if we're on late tonight, I'm not going to watch a monster movie, but I got a nice one queued up. I can't believe this is in public domain, but it is. It's listed as public domain in my search, and it's also listed. It says public domain movie on the YouTube, and it's 1947's My Favorite Brunette. It's a Bob Hope film, and since we all love horror and monsters, it also has. Let me just that has Lon Chaney Jr. in it, and it has Peter Lorre in it too. And there's a cameo by a very, very popular at the time actor who is popularized gangsters. I won't say who it is in case you haven't seen it, but it's got Dorothy Lamour in it too. It's a great film, great film. So it's not a stinker. It's not Bride of the Gorilla. Let me just say that. Thank God. So I'm sitting here and I'm wiggling back and forth in my seat. I got this pain in my hip. I got a hernia that I got to get repaired, and so I got to go to the doctor on Friday. Schedule surgery for it. It's no big deal. It's just that it's been a year. I waited a year for this darn thing, hoping it would go away, and it's the hernia doesn't bother me that much, but it's like pulling on a nerve, which is sending pain up into like a sciatic nerve. So it's getting to be very uncomfortable. So it's something, like most guys, you put off until you can't ignore it anymore. And now I can't ignore it anymore. So I'm gonna have to get it taken care of. But we're supposed to get a shit ton of snow. Our first snow blast is gonna be hitting here. I think tomorrow it might be what's today? Today's Tuesday, maybe Thursday. I think it's supposed to start Wednesday night or Thursday. And they're calling, and it could go through Sunday. It could be quite a bit of snow. Some years ago, 2014, on this very date, we had something that was called the Snowvember Surprise or Snowpocalypse, where we had like 7 feet of snow drop in 3 days. And the crazy thing was it was a later Thanksgiving that year, and we had everything was right down to the grass by Thanksgiving. 2 weeks later, just melted away, and there was no flooding. It was just really crazy. I mean, I was up on my roof shoveling my roof because I was concerned about the weight, and there's no place to throw the snow. I got 4, 5, 6 feet of snow in my driveway, and I'm throwing, more down on it. Can't get to a snowblower because there's cars. I had my daughters were living at home at the time, and the cars were in the driveway. Couldn't get into the street, so you had to dig the street out. Then you had to dig the driveway out, move the cars into the street, get the snowblower out, then clean up everything. But it was one of those all hands on deck things. It was quite an interesting weekend. What about, hey? See if we got any questions in here. I don't want to skip over anybody. Jay Burnhill, Luke Korolwitz art is here. Oh, okay. Further down than that. Anti-Entity, that's a fun one to say. Says, hi, all. Dan Blackroyd says, I love the story idea and the artwork, a real throwback to the old stories and genres. Yeah, I love that stuff too, which obviously, but I like to modernize it. I like to take that kind of stuff and what if we did that today? What if, how could we complicate this story a little bit more or give it a little bit more depth? And that's how I approach this one. There's a lot of layers. The same way I did in Alien Alamo, where I dropped, layers of complexity, I guess you could say, with the characters, like the father who was dealing with the PTSD and it was affecting the relationship with him, his son and his neighbor. And I like to do that. Jay Bama, Fantasy Mail. Hey, Jay. Say hello to Mrs. Bama for me. I met those two in MegaCon this past year. Had a lot of fun. Had a great big steak dinner together. KCC says he's backer number 1264, special perk. Plus picked up the previous Nolanverse titles because I missed them last time. Oh, excellent. Yeah, you want to, if you guys are missing one, Alien Alamo or the Chinook, this book here ties them all together. Not only that, but it's going to tie together Joe Frankenstein and Monster Island as well. I've been dropping little breadcrumbs throughout the other stories, and if you reread them, knowing that, you might be able to pick up on some of the references. Dr. Mass says it's tough right now. I have at least 3 other campaigns I want to back, just trying to space it out a bit. Now, I get it, buddy. Things are tight. This economy is really taking a dump these last 2 years. And, I completely understand. You do what you got to do. In fact, you're here, and I know you support all of us. And that goes for all you guys. That's when you can, and we thank you for that. If you can't, and you're just hanging out with us, that's cool too. Play Misty for me. Nicely played. Nicely played, Dan. You caught me. Because most people spell Misty wrong. They spell it Misty. And you nailed it. Oh, Anti-Entity is going to get the Chinook with this. Nice. Hey, that brings up a point I want to make. Um, we started the process of manufacturing the Chenu plushies. So the design team is working on, I actually, did a drawing design, and then they're working on like the 3D model design, that they're going to manufacture from. And like all my other stuff, this will be made in the USA, because that's important to me, and I know it's important to you guys. Some things you can't avoid. The materials have to be imported, uh, but the plushie will actually be sewn and stuffed and made here in the U.S. So I'm really excited to see this kind of cute version of the Chenu. And as soon as I've got a nice image to show and share, I will. That'll be a fun campaign when that launches. That'll be the next one. Hoping to have something by the beginning of the year, and then we can. I'm gonna like pre-order and get them, and that way, you're not gonna be waiting. Like 6 or 8 months. It'll be pretty much you order it, bam, and we'll ship it. Rob Fellows just swiped a T-shirt of cover B to go over my cover A book. Very nice. Thank you, Rob. I love you, multiple backers. You guys are the best. Horror Mike is here. Past Master Dan says, Hail Comics Gate CG backs. Awesome. Ooh, Southern Cecil's throwing out the bourbon. Nice. Hyper Kaiju says, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still watching monster movies. Awesome. Yeah, I can't just give them up cold turkey. I still gotta be, watching them. I just love them. No, Crosby's not in this one. The my favorite brunette, my favorite blonde were just Bob Hope films. Oh, Horror Mike likes this one. Good. Hard to lose with Bob Hope. Nope, not Cagney. Dr. Mass says he just watched the first 310 to Yuma, and he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it and the remake. Your thoughts? The first one is outstanding, with Glenn Ford and I can't remember the guy's name. The guy from Shane, method actor. His name's escaped me right now. But that's the cinematography, the black and white shots, the story pacing is great. The modern one with who's in the modern one? It's Christian Bale and the other guy, the guy who played Superman's dad, and Russell Crowe. I hated that one. I really hated it. It just showed me how many people are there's nobody left in Hollywood that knows how to ride a horse. The old actors, they knew how to ride horses because there were so many westerns and stuff. And in this one, they're like bouncing around, like boink, 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 lighting fires in known enemy Indian territory at night. These these outdoor savvy cowboys wouldn't do that kind of stuff. Are the challenge coins worth it, Graham? Are challenge coins worth it, Graham? Yeah, I think so. They're not these flimsy little things. I've got one here that somebody had sent me that is like the one that I'm going to have made. It's this Phantom one. You can see how thick it is. It's got to be, good 1/8 of an inch thick. and it's heavy. They're really cool. And when you get a set of them, I'm going to look for to create maybe a display for them. You can get little stands to set them on, which is kind of cool. But I think it'd be neat to have like a Compass Comics display, and you can put the coins in them or something like that. So that's down the road. But if these do well, we'll do more. That's for sure. Southern Cecil just finished backing Ghost. Might have to back it again for that signed black and white. Yeah, you will. You got to get that, Cecil. Come on. Okay, I'll come clean. This is my daughter Mary, and my other daughter Becky. Last year, at her wedding, a whole family was there, and my brother and I, we tend to cut up a bit, and we get the two of us kind of get each other laughing, and we took some pictures, some funny pictures, and when I looked at them, the two of us just burst out laughing, and the pressure from the laughing popped my hernia. Now, to be fair, the area was damaged anyway. I had heard it at the gym a couple weeks earlier, and I didn't think anything of it, but that was the same spot, and that pressure was enough for it to open up. But oh, you wise guy. That sucks. At least you're not going to rehab in the summer. We got bombed with snow the last couple of weeks. It warmed up a bit, and it's supposed to snow again tomorrow. Ugh. Yeah, I'm ready for a little bit of snow. Oz Legacy. The challenge coins are cool. As a military vet, I have a few military challenge coins myself. Graham, will these be getting sold individually, or will they eventually have a price for the set? Well, right now, there's only the one, so they'll be sold individually. Eventually, when I have them all, I could probably, sell them as a set. Again, it all depends if there's enough interest in them for me to continue doing them. They're not cheap. They're not cheap to make. So it's not a huge profit maker, but I just thought they were so cool. Dr. Mask got his first snow. Lawn is covered. It's supposed to be 40 tomorrow, so it'll probably be gone. I fired up the snowblower today for the first time. Took a few pulls, but finally got her going. Yeah, the one that's coming is a lake effect. We've had a very warm fall. And, well, I mean, still, the Lake Erie wouldn't be frozen by now anyway. But that's what generates this lake effect. It comes across, pulls that warm moisture up off the lake, and generates all that snow. I just explained this, Perth Comics. My daughter shamed me into telling the story. We get a fair amount. I average about 96 inches a year. But that's nothing compared to Syracuse, which gets like 106, 110 inches, something like that. The Son of Liberty wants to know if I got the hernia wrestling the Chinook. Well, I'll let you know if he shows up, if we get a ton of snow. Oh, Rob just picked up a black and white variant. Awesome. Yeah, I just came across it. I'm caught up now. Hey, some of my bros are here.
Hello.
Bring Boom into the room.
Brought some more shine.
What the? I swear to God, I was like, I'm going to be the first one over, and then Dan,
I was already ready.
I had both windows up.
Yeah. Hey, should we pour ourselves some beverages?
I think so.
Yeah. Like, should I get a whiskey or a beer?
I
have IPAs and I have bourbon and rye.
let's do this. Let's do a refresh, see where we're at, and that could determine
Oh.
the need for.
Okay, check it out.
Ooh, look at that
Hey,
growing.
check this out. Even
Yeah.
number, an even number at the end is both,
Okay.
and an odd number is whiskey.
And okay, so like if it ends in a 5, it's a whiskey. If it's an
Any
even-
odd number, if it's
Any odd
even, it's
number,
beer and whiskey.
All right. What's the over under, guys?
I'm saying
Okay,
it's even.
here we go.
Let's go even.
Let's go. Bum bum bum.
You can get both anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even.
74.
Yes.
Look
75,000.
at
That's
that.
an even number. I'm
It's
gonna
an
go get a
even
whiskey and a
number.
beer. I'll be right back.
Damn.
I'm excited. I'll be right back.
There you go.
Uh,
Nice.
would my lovely wife who is watching the show upstairs pour me a bourbon, please?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm no Ethan. You know, I'm not asking for like a cooked hamburger or anything.
No. But if you want to make one, go ahead. I'll be down here all night.
No, I will eat it if you bring
Yeah,
it.
I will eat it if you would like to make one. So I won't say no. I'm just saying I wouldn't go out of my way and FaceTime you and stuff.
That's right.
So
Did you guys finish your conversation?
Yeah, pretty much. And
Okay.
Ethan popped in, said Trump's announced for 2024.
He did.
Yeah, well, he's talking right now, I guess.
Oh.
So
See, I told everybody in the chat that Trump announced that he was going to back the ghost of Matecumbe Key.
oh,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
I
That'd
mean,
be nice.
my intel may be bad, Andy. I don't know, but that's what I had heard.
You don't know. You never know. Well, there
Hey,
he
all right.
is.
What up?
Yeah,
So Trumpy is running in 94, huh?
yeah.
Or
24.
94. Jesus. 24.
Yeah, come on now.
Unbelievable.
He will outlive us all, but still,
Wait a
he's the
minute.
healthiest.
You know he's older than Biden?
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's like a couple months older, isn't he?
Oh, wait. Is he?
Older than what?
Biden.
I
Trump?
think
Yeah.
He's old, but I don't know if he's older.
I'm
Yeah.
Googling.
Because I
Yeah,
have
Google
heard
it.
the comparisons. They say like Trump is about the same age, and
Yeah.
he's completely lucid and he's not
No,
tripping over
Trump
stairs.
is. So, no, Trump is only 76.
But he's
How
not that
old
much
is Biden?
younger.
Biden is 79. He'll be
Oh,
Biden
is
will
it
be
70
80. Biden
Okay.
will be 80 years old in 5 days.
I just want to say what a lovely wife I have. Look at this. Thank you, my dear.
Oh.
That's the fulfillment queen is leaving. Say
The
goodbye.
So
Fulfillment
Biden will be 80 years old in 5 days.
If he makes it that long.
Yeah. So he's got Trump by 3 years.
I think
Okay.
Trump's holding up a
Hey,
lot better.
two things. Number one, your lady is the fulfillment queen. She fulfilled you with a fancy bourbon. And Andy, sadly, isn't that weird that Biden and you have the same birth month, man? That sucks.
Yeah, but I think we're different signs because he's the 20th.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
think
he's a
that's
stop sign, if you ask me.
He's
Yeah,
a
that's
stop
true.
sign.
that is true.
Except when he's dealing with China, then he's a yield sign.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
Let them go first.
Pelosi's 82. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's
Did you
gone.
see that Mexico is filming Los Angeles as
Yeah.
a public service message? Like they're filming all the bums and stuff.
No,
in-
I thought
in
that was
LA.
Philadelphia they filmed, Pennsylvania.
Oh, was it Philadelphia?
Yeah, I think it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, and they're showing their folks back in Mexico, what this America that they want to go to
Yeah.
is like.
Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, start
Yeah.
showing it, and maybe we'll slow down the people coming over.
Yeah. Chinook plush must have it. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boom.
Damn
No,
it, Dan.
did you see Ethan the link yet? Graham?
Did I send Ethan the link?
Yeah, he's in our chat.
Oh, in here?
Yeah,
Oh,
can't
I'm
wait till
still way
Nancy.
back. I got to get down further.
He says, "Can't wait till Nancy Pelosi is taken to God's mercy."
By the way, Joe Biden and I are the same sign, Scorpio. If he was born on the 22nd, he would be the next sign. So
You were born under a bad
Which
sign
one is
there.
that? Feces?
Oh, I know people born in December now. Come on.
I know,
I
I'm
don't know
kidding.
what it
My
is.
grandmother was born in December 1st, so she's not feces. Unless you say she does shit.
Hey, Evil One, we understand this. It is hard times here in this current economy in Biden's America. We just appreciate you showing up here for our little
That's right.
parties and hanging out with us and supporting us and sharing
That's right.
our projects and all that. That means everything to us. Yes, the ghosts will be on my website once it's fulfilled to everybody. But
And also, everybody can tweet out. They can share on their Facebook.
Yep.
You can help get the word out. It doesn't cost anything.
right, absolutely. But
Hey, Graham, you want me to send Ethan the link?
yeah, if you would.
Yeah.
I thought he had a
Let's get
volleyball game tonight.
He says he's home,
Oh, okay.
back home.
He said he tried to pop in on Billy's, but Billy didn't see him.
I
So
didn't see
I
him
just
either.
sent Ethan. I just sent you this link, buddy.
Yeah. Let's get
Yeah.
Ethan in here. Let's get this party crazy. So where are you at? Where's the campaign at? I lost
Well,
track.
maybe
On the
you should have
pros,
been here.
I think you already did. You had got 9 backers or 10 backers.
Art Taver, when did you ink Mike Mignola?
Never.
Somebody said, Blue Boy says, hey, Art, when you were inking at Marvel, how was working with Mike Mignola? I loved your inks over Mike. Timeless.
Oh.
All
No,
right,
I
let's
don't-
do a
I don't think I
timpani.
ever
Let's see
inked
where
him.
we're at.
Art forgot already.
I'm old.
74, 210.
Ooh,
Ooh, almost
Nice.
75.
Almost 75. Yeah,
The
doing it.
final
75.
countdown.
Yo, what up,
Hey
B?
there. Hey, Frog Daddy.
Hi, fellas. How are you?
How was the volleyball game?
So our neighborhood hosts volleyball for special needs kids, and
Oh, that's
it's
nice.
a free class. Ava got to go. Andrea has been asking me to go visit and see it for 3 weeks now, and I keep doing this. And that's tonight I went, but I'm home now. I got some nice Starbucks coffee,
Nice.
and here to see the Trump announcement, and also to do what I can to help Ghost of Matecumbe Key, if I can.
Much appreciated, my friend.
Sure.
Well, he's almost at 75 KE, so that's pretty good. What do you got? 6
Oh, yeah.
hours, 7 hours
I
left?
started at 60
8
around
and change,
just
right?
about 68,000 today, and then once I loaded the new stuff onto the campaign at 4 o'clock. From 4 o'clock, we went from 68 to 74. So that was a really nice bump.
Hell yeah.
We're bumping
Yeah.
and grinding.
I don't
Yeah.
see nothing wrong.
With the
Yeah, I
little
was just
bump and
going over
grind.
before you guys all came in. We were talking about the analytics, and I was looking at Alien Alamo, and that was the best. That had the best numbers, so I use that as a comparison, and I'm like 10,000 ahead of Alien Alamo at this point, and I
Growth.
got more backers too. A lot more
Growth is
books.
great.
Yeah, this is really great, and I can't thank everybody enough for trusting me and coming back to my campaigns and hanging out with us. It's just
I thought your other campaigns looked great, but this book looks fantastic, man.
well, it's very nice of you.
I want to see how
Thank
they all
you.
tie together. They all come
Yeah.
together. And then what you should do is create the ultimate product of the Compass Comics Nolanverse,
Right?
where you have all of the books and all of the roughs, and you make it omnibus style, and I'm right there to buy it.
That's right.
There we
You
go.
know what? Once you get the Compass Comics universe together, then you got to rip it apart. So I can just see your logo right now just ripped in two, with all the characters coming out.
Wow,
of
you're
it.
dark. You're dark.
Yes.
Well,
Art
look at all
Taver
your
is
stuff.
dark.
It's all macabre. Like it's all
It's either
art.
black or white with art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
just
right.
black or white with art.
It doesn't make a difference if you're black or white. That's all I have to say. I think somebody else said that too. Put it
Come on, Art. Come on.
Come on.
That's right.
Doesn't make a difference if you're black or white as long as you're under 10 years old. Always,
And you can drink Jesus juice.
yes. That's all. That's
It's
all he was
charming.
looking for.
Are you drinking
charming.
tonight, E?
I am. I'm not drinking tonight yet, but I might drink. And celebrate and promote Matecumbe Key. I might do
Well,
it.
I
I
think-
might do it with you guys.
If we hit 75, I think we'll do a like.
Graham, you're
fire
going
and-
to hit. You're going to hit 70.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
you're you're so close.
Look at Dan. Dan's like the pusher man on the corner. Man. Come on, the first one's free.
Come on, kids.
The first one's free. Come on.
I
Now
mentioned
look, Dan,
last
I
night-
need more.
I mentioned last night I'd been watching like some of these old TJ Hooker shows on like Tubi, I think it is.
Oh,
And
Hooker shows.
I mean, do you remember that show, TJ Hooker?
Oh yeah, with Shatner.
Yeah. So,
Evan
so like
Thomas.
these
Get him.
these drug guys, they pull up in an ice cream cart, ice cream car in front of the high school, and they're dealing out their special ice cream, and it's all this drug stuff, and the archaic descriptions and language that they use for these dealers are hysterical. It's so 80s.
I never understood. There's this paranoia where parents are like, on Halloween, like there's people that put their drugs in the candy or the ice cream, and I'm thinking these guys are drug addicts. Either they're dealers, drug addicts, or both. They're not gonna give away their fucking drugs.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. Like
Of
razor
candy.
blades used to be cheaper.
Yeah,
when I put
Yeah.
razor blades in kids' apples, that was like
Yeah.
razor blades. Now go to Target and try to buy some razor blades. It's like 4 for $25. I'm not giving those away. I'd sooner
Right.
give them fentanyl.
Right.
That's much cheaper.
And,
much
hey,
less
listen,
expensive.
and don't be a trick or treating in the Cosby neighborhood either. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's true.
You're
Yeah.
roofied.
Well, see, he was getting some
Baby roofies.
Baby roofies.
Hey, Nordman, thank you for that $1.99 super chat. Honestly, black, white, or color. You can't go wrong with either, my friend.
Get both. What the
Yeah.
hell? Life is short.
Exactly. Oh, Huey Long.
Double your pleasure.
That is Huey Long, actually. Thank you for that $2 super chat. Aquarius for me, baby. January 29th also got the coin. Oh, very cool. Thank you.
Huey Long, a populist, very much like our President Trump, except this guy was assassinated. Huey Long was actually it was a political assassination. They shot him.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he got shot.
Oh yeah,
Who's Huey
he
Long?
was murdered.
I
He
don't
was
know.
a politician. He was running for, what was he? Was he governor or was he president? Running for president. I can't recall, but yeah, he was.
Of the United States?
Yeah, 1930s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This is. I'm like,
He
not
was from,
my lifetime.
like
Art
Mississippi.
remembers him.
Was it Mississippi or?
Let me take a look
It
here.
was a southern state.
The only
Oh,
Huey
yes,
I know
yes,
is
yes,
in the news.
Really?
Well,
I thought
wasn't
about
Foghorn-
Dewey and Louie.
Governor.
Wasn't Foghorn Leghorn based off of him?
Yeah,
Well, I see.
Louisiana.
Now listen here, boy.
40th governor of Louisiana from 1928 to 1932 until his assassination in 1935. He was a left-wing populist member of the Democratic Party, rose to national prominence during the Great Depression as a vocal critic of FDR and the New Deal. What a great man, which Long deemed as insufficiently radical. What an asshole. The political leader of Louisiana. Yeah, so they finally whacked him out, and not a moment too soon.
Not off.
Yeah.
Whacked him off.
That might have
see.
killed him too, depending on his heart.
His son is Senator Russell B. Long. And by the way, if my middle initial were B and my last name were Long, you better believe I'd use my middle initial. I'd be like,
I'd
you
be
can
Long.
be Long.
Yeah.
My name would be Richard.
Yeah, I was gonna just say.
Dick belong.
Richard belong.
Dick belong.
Dick belong.
That's great. Yeah, so that's Huey Long. It's very sad. Insufficiently radical. That's what he thought of FDR's 4 terms as president. Yeah.
4?
4. He was president for 4 terms. People were like, "Are you trying to be king?" The guy would not step down. He didn't care.
All the King's Men is based on Long,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I know that.
Broderick Crawford played the character that he was based on.
So apparently somebody liked him.
And if that FDR could live to be 200, he'd still be president today. He would not step down. He kept running.
How were there loopholes, or were there changes in the law?
Changes in
They
the law.
changed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't. It was always thought 2 terms was decent. Like that's what George Washington served. So, but there wasn't a law, so you could technically continue to run, and that's what FDR did, and he kicked ass.
He did not run though.
No, he didn't run because he had polio and his
He rolled.
legs were
That's right.
shriveled, and he was in a wheelchair, and
He
he
rolled.
lied to America.
Yeah, I did a report on him in like 6th grade, so that's how
Oh.
I knew.
Well, I'm glad there's term limits because I think Obama would have kept serving.
Yes, indeed.
Well, now what we need is term limits in Congress.
Oh my
Mm.
God, yes.
Oh, because
How can you have
know,
people vote for their own raises? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
Who's going to say no?
yeah. Hey, remember the people that gave us the
Not me.
The Health Care Act, but they didn't get it.
Right.
You know,
It's good for
affordable
the
health care
masses.
for nobody, because everybody's prices went up, your quality of coverage went down, and then you had Congress who had the gold standard version, in which if you serve one term, you get it for life,
Yeah.
and you don't pay nothing. There's no copay, no nothing.
yep.
Shit, I'm running for Congress, man.
They vote for that. All you need is one term.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Herschel
doing it.
Walker,
I'm doing it.
do it.
People
You
gonna-
can do it.
Yeah, Herschel is down here, man.
Yeah.
Did he
Hopefully,
win?
You got to go
They're
vote
having
again.
a runoff, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
He's
get
gonna
back
win
out
the
and vote on
runoff.
December 6th.
He'll win
You
the
gotta
run.
have
There was a
50%.
third party candidate that took votes away from Herschel Walker. He will not be in there this time. That guy siphoned off 2% of the vote, and Herschel Walker was still even with the Democrat. So he can win this time if
Yeah.
everybody gets
Yeah.
out there and votes.
Hey, thanks, Big Raj, for that Canadian $1.99 super chat or super
There
sticker.
you go.
Much
Thank you,
appreciated.
Big Raj.
Raj.
Big Raj always helping out.
Big Raj.
Raja cool.
No.
Ronan says he parodied them. Parodied
Oh
him.
shit.
He
Let me
did.
tell
He
you.
got like 80. Wait, how many did he get?
Ross Perot.
2%, whatever.
I
Well,
kind
we
of
got
like
the house
Ross
today.
Perot. He was feisty,
I'm gonna ride
man.
my little piggy man. Get on force, be my little piggy man.
He got people talking in those debates and stuff, man. He was bringing shit up. Yeah,
I would take Ross Perot, like if I ever met him, and I would slap the piss out of him. I really would. I'd be like, I'd be like this. I'd be like, how dare you? All those third party candidates,
Yeah.
unless they're communists, we need more
Unless
third
they're
party communist candidates. Yes, I would support those with my dollars. I would actually donate money to communist third party candidates.
Why?
That's my plan in the future.
Tell me
Because, well, the angle is to take 1 or 2% away from the Democrats.
the angle.
That's what they're doing to us. They keep putting libertarians in there, and some
Right.
conservatives are like, libertarians kind of makes sense, and then we lose 2% of the vote to them, and then we lose, and that's what
Yeah.
it is. So if we put a communist in there who's like, you know what, the whole world's going to be on fire. I am the climate change candidate. I think 100% of our gross national product needs to be directed towards fighting climate change. We need to have lunatics like that in there to go steal the college campus vote. And then we'll win every election. Every Democrat will lose because this guy will pick up 3-4% of the vote. We win. Trump becomes
Boom.
president. Thank you.
There it is.
Who
Evil,
are these
thank you for that
lunatics?
$5 super chat. Getting back on social media soon. I know lots of people in the industry. I'll be coming out as CG, and we'll share everyone's campaigns. Congrats, Graham. Awesome.
Sweet.
Thanks,
Thank
pal.
you.
Coming out as CG. Oh,
Coming
okay.
out.
Eventually, everybody's gonna have to come out.
Did you see this, Graham? Are you looking at this guy here who's like, look, I'm not trying to get, I'm not looking for pity, but let me show you this, Graham, because this will shock you and your audience. You'll be like, what? And we try to help people, but we don't help them. All right, here we go. This guy, I'm gonna share my screen in one second. I'm really good at this. I'm a very good broadcaster. Let's see. All right, here we go. Ready?
Okay. Got it.
This guy goes, I'm not trying to spill any tea, but this is why many comic artists die poor and cynical. All right, so this is his book. This
Oh,
is
Mike Hawthorne. Okay.
what he
I know
sold.
him.
Yeah, I don't know who Mike Hawthorne is.
He's a pretty
He's
good
an
artist.
artist.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so
Yeah.
look, His book raised $7,500 through the direct market. Okay,
Ooh,
but
he's in the
after
red.
all of the expenses, he received $1.44. That
book
was
was
his
that?
payment. He got $1.44 for his work. Now I rubbed it in. I said, yes, but you have the respect of your industry peers, which is they're pictured right here. So you might have only made $1.44 for producing a 22-page comic, but your industry peer, you might even win an Eisner. Maybe you'll get an Eisner. Just
Right.
remember, broke, loser, weirdo rights are human rights. They're human rights. So that's. I mean, I don't understand these people, but
Yeah.
well, no, I do. I kind of understand them now. I understand why they hate Comicsgate so much. Imagine them watching you making $75,000 on one book, bringing that much money in. And it's just the beginning. I mean, you're making your own content. You own that content. You're going to be able to sell it forever. And these guys are making $1.44.
Yeah. Can you put those numbers back up again?
Sure. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, the mainstream's broken, man.
Yeah. So
I wonder
I
what book
couldn't
that
tell
was.
on I couldn't tell on his invoice there whether who the publisher was.
It's got to be Image.
Or IDW.
Well, Image does this kind of a thing here. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen Images, when they send you back your royalty sheet, you got to pay them up front. That's printing and freight here, whatever it
I
is.
think he's right.
Yeah, but I don't see
Marketing.
the $2,500.
Yeah, I don't see the
Oh, you
$2,500 fee.
It's
I don't see it.
Yeah, you might be right about that. Net
So you
revenue.
got to pay a flat $2,500 fee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they take a flat
yeah.
2,500.
And that the way it was explained to me, and this is going back a long time, but it was the $2,500 basically buys you a loan because they're paying for your printing up front. They're placing you in Diamond. They're giving you an ad, so to speak,
Right.
and their infrastructure. So that $2,500
Hold on one
pays for
second,
that.
Graham. Yes.
So that's where that fee is derived from.
Okay.
And ultimately, that's why Rob Liefeld. Everybody said Rob Liefeld quit Image, or was fired from Image, but he actually quit. And the reason behind that is Maximum Press. When he created Maximum Press, it was because he was tired of guys like Todd and Eric putting one book into the Image system. Because yes, these guys also put in $2,500 per book to pay for the Image office. Rob was putting out 20 books a month. Jim was
Right.
putting out 10, 15 books a month. Todd and Eric were putting out one. So here's Rob keeping the Image office open with 20 times 2,500, whereas Eric and Todd were only putting their 2,500 in. So Rob started Maximum Press to go outside of that. So
to
he wasn't
maximize profits. Yeah.
correct,
That
but
makes
they didn't
perfect
like
sense.
that. They didn't like that, and that's the behind the scenes story. A lot of people don't know that. They go, "Oh, Rob was poaching and Rob this and Rob that." No.
Let's take a
It
look
was
at that
all about
again.
them not wanting to lose Rob's money.
Graham, this is really sad. You'll share my screen again.
Okay.
I'm just
I hear
trying to.
music. I hear music.
I'm
Yes.
I'm
hearing
Googling
sad
to
music.
see what book it was.
Because it's Christmas time. And that's the sad part of this. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Oh God, the emphasis on little.
Make make the Yuletide gay from now on.
Mm.
Your troubles will be far away. Through the years, we'll all be together, though. Forget. Can't do. I'm sorry.
I can't either. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's damage.
The emphasis on little
Little
Christmas.
Give yourself a
You fucking-
merry little Christmas.
what was that, $1.40 or some shit?
$1.44. Yeah, we zoom in on that.
Hey, listen. I can only laugh because the Grave, the book I did, The Grave, that I put a whole year of my life into, that IDW picked up and said, we want to publish your book, and did 1,100 copies or whatever. That book, when all was said and done, was upside down by $700.
It happens.
Wow, yeah, you actually owe money on that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So I bought all of their overstock and all my rights back because I'm like, this is not managed in the way I wanted it to be.
Yeah, the original Chrono Mechanics graphic novel, we sold over 7,000 copies and barely broke even on a graphic novel. It's crazy. I found Mike Hawthorne's Facebook page. If you guys want to see it, get an idea.
What?
Is he okay?
Mike-
Thank Paul Taylor here for that $10 Canadian super chat. That's a good cigar, sir. I actually had to go into my contributions in IGG to see your campaign, Graham. I couldn't search it at all. Terrible, but CG keeps winning.
That's what happened when I tried to search for Aaron's Wraith of God 2. I had to go into Billy's links to take a look at it.
Yeah, you can't find it. I
That's
can't even.
Of the shadow ban.
Yeah, I'm not even searching on Google.
You're not?
No,
Cordreth, you can't.
I looked at.
I was going to say if you if you try Googling Cordreth the Reckoning Indiegogo, it won't come up.
Now I got Christmas music on my mind.
Yeah, me too.
Well, if you click on the link there, Graham, I have Mike Hawthorne's Facebook page.
Okay.
Do you see it?
That's worth more than $1.44.
So,
that's like you're looking at
give you-
$2.50 there, at least $2.50.
You are beautiful. Just a newsletter went out. My people were coming to the end of the story, so read up and enjoy. Thanks, Mike. All Negro comics. I just supported. Wow. Yeah, so pretty.
I like the throwback logo.
Is Mike Hawthorne black? Is he an African American artist?
No.
I don't know. We're figuring out what Mike Hawthorne's all about here.
Why isn't there more of his campaign or promoting his book on his YouTube?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get into that because I think he put out an art book.
Yeah, he did. He put out this anatomy one. It's this pinned tweet. You should just go to his Twitter page.
Okay. Is this his work here, Mike Hawthorne?
No,
that's a Hernandez.
That's Hernandez.
No, that's
that's
go back up. I think that's Samney. I don't think that was.
Oh, is it?
Hernandez.
No,
that's got a Hernandez vibe to it for sure.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, it says. Yeah, there's an X. I can see an X. So then, Joss Weed, warm ups. Is this? Oh, this is his book. Is this it? Warm ups, daily sketch collected into a high quality art zine from Batman, Daredevil, and Deadpool artists.
You gotta do
You're gonna
better
have to
by our
explain
artists.
what a zine is to people.
It's a magazine.
It's a magazine.
Well, I know what it is. I know what it is.
If I click on this, will you guys be able to see it? Will it take us to his Kickstarter?
We need to have a comic book that's all for Republicans, and it's called Magazine. That would be badass. Magazine.
Okay, so this must be a 32-page sketch collection. Superstar creator Mike Hawthorne. You did it. Goals, stretch goals, unlocked.
Well, these are all unlocked. That might not be what.
Yeah, this isn't a book. Yeah, this is. Let's see what's his total. 100 backers pledged $3,834.
Have yourself.
Poor guy, man. Let's see is there any pages? There's no pages in here. What is this?
No.
There's a video. Poor guy.
Yeah.
So now
there's
a
lot of talented guys that do these campaigns, but they either don't know how to find their audience or they run them so poorly.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
I recently talked to a creator online, and he wants to launch because there's some fervor about his project, and I explained to him, like, listen, you got to get people to know you, talk about your project, start a mailing list, amass that mailing list to a certain thing, make that the hub for your thing, constantly tell people about it, do a countdown, and then let it go into a launch like a blockbuster movie. And they're like, but I'm launching Friday, and you're like,
Right.
Maybe you shouldn't launch Friday.
Yeah.
Right.
I tell everybody just come over to CG.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple guys. I mean, just super A-list guys that they don't want to come out to CG. They're on our side, and yet their campaigns look, they're stagnant.
I think the big mistake is a little ego, because I think they believe their name is going to sell the campaign, and if nobody knows about the campaign, it doesn't matter what name is attached to it.
It could be a combination, though, too, because part of that ego is also, some people believe they don't need to get on camera and let people get to know.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
They think it's going to sell itself.
But that comes from the inability, like, when Ethan and Mark Brooks were talking, you could tell Mark Brooks was not comfortable on a camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, that. So
that's why he hasn't done a nude scene yet, and that's the only reason.
And that's why all of us
Not
have done
like you.
several.
I've done many. Yeah,
I've done nude scenes, no cameras though.
I'm taking my socks off right now.
Oh God,
You're a poor dog.
Way over here.
You're a poor dog.
Hey, Huey Long, thank you for the $10 super chat. That's a good cigar. Last thing I will say, I'm Aquarius, right populist that love of some of Long's policies by the love you, Uncle E, Frigate, and Andy Smith and Art Bear.
Yes,
Okay.
Love back to you, Huey Long.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Thank you.
Mr. Long.
You got to get comfortable on camera. You got to have the camera on you all the time. I'm getting Andrea there. Like, Andrea is getting closer to thinking about being on the show with me here. She's getting closer. I said, this is the whole thing. She's like, people don't want to hear from me. I'm like, listen, the second you got on the camera and you make yourself regular on Comic Artist Pro Secrets, they're not going to want to hear from me. They're going to want to hear from you.
Well, look at Shelley Lepresti, man. She goes on and lights that place
Yeah, it's
up.
like, get Aaron out of here. Hi, Shelley. How you doing? Same thing, Shane Davis and Yanzi. The minute Yanzi shows up, I can't wait for Shane to leave. So
Pamela tells better stories than I do, so every once in a while I get her on. She never goes on camera, but she'll be off camera. She'll tell the story. She tells the greatest Kevin Smith story, man. I got to get her on camera again. Yeah,
that guy crying.
He's a car wreck. That's for
Ethan.
sure.
I want you to read this phrase. I want you to tell me what it says to you.
You matter. Don't give up.
Thank you. Aaron Lepresti read it as "You don't matter, give up." It's very strange how people read them.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, see?
So, yeah, it's a matter of optimism or pessimism. Like,
That's correct.
How do you feel?
Yeah,
So,
the glass is half full or half empty.
That's how we roll. Shit's a bright sunny day, bro. We're on 2 feet.
Yeah.
And if
I like
we're
that
not,
your
we're
shirt-
kneeling to God.
Your shirt, your jacket matches your shirt letters. The
That's
blue
what's up.
and red.
I got to coordinate. I got a mushroom
He
belt.
gets.
Bam, bam.
He gets the coordinates. Bam, bam. I can't. Bam,
Yeah,
bam.
that's from Friday. That's Jonathan Witherspoon. He had a mushroom belt, and the inside of his jacket had mushrooms. And he says, "You got to coordinate. I got a mushroom belt. I got a mushroom jacket. Bam, bam."
All right, let's bring Billy in here.
There he
Hey,
is.
Billy, we're just about to do a Tiffany and see where we're at.
Did you get your popcorn, Billy?
I say it's over
popcorn, and then
75.
I got popcorn, and then I got these munchkins. Why not?
$110 away to 75.
I was close.
Nice.
We're doing it.
I was close.
Yeah.
What's up,
We're doing
everybody?
it.
What's up, Uncle E? Good to see
Hello,
you, buddy.
William Tucci. How are you, sir?
You know, if I was any better, I'd be in big trouble, man.
You
Hey,
are
Billy.
the general. I want you to know that you are the general of this army. You are Patton. You are the Patton of Comicsgate. Everybody
I'm just
respects
an
you.
ordinary foot soldier.
Hey, don't
I
talk about
disagree.
Mike Patton around John Malin, though.
Yeah, don't ever
Mike
do that.
Patton. No, not Mike Patton.
I know,
mean,
totally different dude, but don't
Who's Mike
mention
Patton?
Bill
Yeah.
Patton.
Billy, you
He
got
was
drinks?
voted as the greatest voice in rock.
Oh, really?
That you've never heard.
What'd you say, Graham, to me?
You got a drink? Because you're going to be like fire pretty soon.
Oh, where are we? Where are we at?
We're at 74,890. We're 110 away from 75.
Oh, man, bro.
Yeah, right?
And we're doing a strips stream, so we're taking off clothes one piece at a time.
It's
So
disgusting, Art to Bear.
the socks have come off.
I was getting
That's a
ready, I
child's
feel like
sock. Put it back.
I'm
Child
getting ready and I-
sock.
You're like Tom Hanks stealing socks and gloves.
It's not a child's sock. It's an adult sock. How dare you?
I dare.
Oh,
I'm going to cue that sucker up.
I'm taking my clothes off for Graham Nolan's Matecumbe.
Please do not. Keep
do
them on.
not.
Keep
He's
them
gonna
on
start
for
getting
Matecumbe,
refunds.
okay?
Yeah, I don't want refunds,
on.
dude. I only got 110 to go.
It isn't gonna happen.
Blue Boy is bidding $500 for your sock.
Oh shit!
500 confirmed.
You got it. You got it,
Yeah.
brother. Here's my PayPal. I'll
That
type
sock has only been on your feet and not received anything other than foot, right?
Oh, Lord.
But
Right.
it stands by itself.
There's only
Art, will you sign that sock?
I'll sign it right now.
Sign
What,
that sock
is that
for
a
$500
is that a
for Blue
baby
Boy?
sock? How small are your
See
feet?
what the hell's wrong with you
I'm
guys?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
What the-
Baby sock.
What do you got? Size
And
4?
why you got stripes on the bottom, like where the shoe goes? It's like, why does it even have stripes?
They're Adidas, man. This is Shane Davis's brand.
Hey, you know what? Shane Davis bit my tracksuit and he bit my tiger motif.
He bit.
That's what's up.
What
He
does-
did.
What does that mean? Oh,
What does that mean? Come on, Art. You've been around. You know what that means. All these sayings were made up during your lifetime.
biting a tracksuit? I've never heard that before.
No. Okay.
Style, lighting.
I don't think I've ever owned a
He can have it,
tracksuit.
though.
They
He
are
can have
so
it.
I never owned a
archaic.
tracksuit. No.
Yeah.
I got a
What about those
tracksuit
windbreaker suits? Those like jogging windbreaker
Oh,
suits
heck yeah.
from
in the
Yeah,
90s, like the early.
that's
90s.
an East Coast thing, I think. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody on the West Coast wore those.
That's
That's
a
not true.
I don't
That's
know.
an old
Steve,
age
some of those
home thing,
70s
Art.
shows. We
That's
had
not
them
true.
jogging around.
Actually, Dan had one.
It's true.
That's you
true.
did.
oh,
Oh shit.
The Adidas.
Adidas. All day I
Adidas.
dream about sex.
I used to have friends come from the East Coast to hang out when I lived at the beach, and they would come. Let's go to the beach, blah blah blah, and they'd have black dress socks up to their knees, and they'd be wearing shoes on the beach. Oh my gosh! Like, no, this isn't.
Oh, the worst is the socks and the sandals.
mhm.
The socks.
Hey,
and
what's
sandals,
wrong with socks and sandals, man?
It's gay.
If I have to explain it, then
What's wrong with gay?
Then you know what's wrong.
What's wrong with gay? Explain it all. Yeah.
Sound like my 3-year-old. What's wrong with that? Why? Why? What's wrong? Why?
Socks with slides though is badass, man.
And by the way, this is
Crocs
a
and
$500. This is a $500 sock right here.
That's it's proven. We saw it. It's confirmed.
At least it's flexible.
His PayPal is rtbearsd's nuts at
nuts.
yahoo.com.
You can pay the nuts.
what are you eating, Billy? Doritos?
Munchies.
Munchies.
I know
Munchies.
about
Party
those,
size
man.
munchies.
I know about those.
About the
That-
cheese.
Munchies-
Blowing fatties and eating munchies, right, Graham?
Munchies is a combo snack, right? They got like Doritos, Cheetos, pretzels, and other
Yes,
things.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Ah,
see,
look at that.
it's like a Chex Mix in a bag.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Celebration of Graham Nolan. Then I got popcorn back there for when we watch the movie.
Did I tell you what the movie is?
No.
No.
It's
Oh.
midgets. Something to do with midgets.
It's My Favorite Brunette.
Oh, nice.
Bob Hope, Lon Chaney Jr.
It's good.
Peter
I know that
Lorre.
movie.
Well, who's the brunette that
Yeah.
plays in it?
Dorothy Lamour.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
great movie.
Dorothy
It's an awesome
Lay
movie.
Moore?
What year was that? It's
1947.
yeah. I was gonna say it's pre-50s. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
And for some reason, it's in public domain.
It's the years, baby. It's the years.
It's got a great cameo too by Alan Ladd in it.
A young Alan Ladd.
Yeah, pre-Shane.
Yeah, pre Shane Davis.
Hey, speaking of Lorre, Chuck Lorre, right? The guy who created what is it called? Big Bang Theory and 3.5, 2.5 Men or whatever.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I did not know about him was he was at a certain point a struggling musician.
I know.
And he wrote a jingle, a little jingle that goes something like this: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
really?
Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Yeah, Chuck Lorre wrote that. He wrote that.
He probably
Isn't that
made
crazy?
more money from that than anything.
That's probably, you make that kind of loot, and then you can go get some scripts sold. I don't know, but that's pretty nuts.
Wow.
That's pretty nuts.
These nuts.
No, those.
That's
are
pretty D's nuts. Where did Billy go?
Well, Graham's
He's
like
broke already.
110. Are you 110 away from 75?
I am.
Your chat is still stuck in your thing.
Stuck in the 80s.
Hey,
Oh,
Graham,
yeah.
somebody had said, and that's what I wanted to click on. I realized I'm not running. It's not my show. It says Graham doesn't like any movies after 1960.
That's
Debbie
not
came
true.
down.
That's
And
not
asked-
true.
Debbie
He
asked
likes
me-
high tea movies.
Well, I actually prefer films with dead people in it than films with alive people in it.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Well,
I just like, I like
that's
old
actually
movies.
getting
Every
that's
time I'm
actually
watching a
getting
movie,
more and more
Debbie-
true.
so
That's
Debbie's
getting
like,
more and more true. That's
Debbie's
true.
like, "Oh, you're watching dead people again?"
Is that how she looks at it?
See,
Got that from our
I
friend
do that
AJ.
with animals.
AJ started it, and now she's
I'll
Oh,
watch
$15.
There we go. Push it over.
$15.
I watch a movie like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and be like, that dog is dead. You know?
The dog.
Oh,
Nah. See, you guys talk about dead people. It's like, fuck them, they're dead. I go, dead dog. You're like, you son of a bitch.
how dare you?
Okay, calm down.
People don't like
Hey,
dead
Dr.
animals.
Mass, thanks for checking in with us, buddy. You have a great night.
War of the Gargantuans was awesome.
That's
Oh,
the ghost.
that's one of the best kaiju movies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I was a kid, that changed my world, man. That thing was awesome.
The green
You guys
one was
like-
a good one, right?
The brown one was a good one.
Oh,
It
the
was
brown
like
was a good one.
The reddish brown, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the green one was bigger, right?
Uh-oh,
Nope,
Dan's,
the
Dan's
green one
taking
was
his clothes
smaller.
off now.
I'm disrobing for you, Art T. Bear.
Well, it's working.
Ooh,
I'm joining.
Sexy,
I'm joining.
Sexy.
It's working.
Now it's just T-shirts.
It's working.
You matter. Don't give up.
I'm not.
Or Graham, go with it. Aaron, you don't matter. Give up.
Andy loves
Wow.
every movie, and Graham hates
That
every
doesn't surprise
movie.
me.
It's a
That's
yin
about
and yang
right.
thing.
No,
That's
I'm
about
worried
right.
about it.
Well, that's not true. I did say I cried at Black Panther like Kevin Smith, but I cried because of how shitty they did Namor.
You gave
So
them
that-
money?
Wait a minute.
No, I
you
didn't.
went to it? You
Yeah,
put
I
money
saw it
on the
yesterday.
Hey, don't give him a hard time.
Is it true that he called himself Namor? He's not even
Yeah,
Namor?
yeah. I mean, the way yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
He says Namor.
Well, it's the way his voice is and kind of his accent and
Namor.
stuff. So that's how it comes across.
Well,
I like that he says he says something like, my enemies call me Namor, right?
Yeah,
And-
something like
and,
that.
And then it's like, why do you go by something your enemies call you?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you go by, something that because he's all in love with his mom and his parents? Like,
My parents
Yeah,
called me
like my friends call me
dickhead,
Just
Dickhead.
go
but
with-
my enemies called me Namor.
just
so I
go
went
with
with
dickhead.
that.
I'd go with
Yeah.
dickhead.
My friends call
Just
me
go with
Dickhead. My enemies call my friends call me Horse Dick, and my enemies call me Dickhead. Sorry.
It's all dick to me.
Give yourself a ring for that.
Thank you.
You deserve some Chex Mix.
Man,
seriously,
Bill Everett's
but how-
rolling in his
let's do-
grave, I
we-
think, with this thing.
Can we talk screenwriting for a minute? Why the hell would he say my enemies call me Namor and use that name?
That's my point. It's weird.
So maybe he's trying to say you're my enemy, so go ahead, call me that.
Well, did they follow it up with that, Andy? You saw the movie.
Not really.
See?
What did he say his name was?
Namor.
He never said anything other than Namor.
Really? My
Yeah.
name is, my enemies call me Namor. Well, what do your pals call you? You know what I'm saying?
Dickhead.
Prince Namor.
His horse dick.
Horse dick.
My daughter wanted to
Sorry,
see
Graham.
it, so
No, it's all good. It's all good. It was worth it to see Riri Williams, right, or whatever. Her name is.
I got to be honest. She, as an actress, was more appealing than she was when she was on screen. I thought she did a really good job compared to the actress that plays the sister Shuri that became Black Panther.
Oh,
She
she
just doesn't do
became
anything-
Black Panther? She did?
I mean, you see that.
I was
in the
going to
trailer.
ask. You know who's fine as hell, though, is, the mom.
Angela Bassett.
Oh my
Angela
God.
Bassett
She
is a
looked
goddess.
so good, dude. For
She's
They
goddess,
missed an
bro.
opportunity. She should have been
50,
Storm.
58 years
Yeah.
old. She looks
Oh, my
so
Lord.
freaking good.
She is a goddess on earth.
She
Oh
should have
my
been
God, she
Storm.
is so
Yeah.
nice.
Can we pull a picture of her up from the movie?
Oh! There it is.
Hey!
Booyah.
Holy cow.
Like fire, baby.
Okay, let's get it.
Like fire tonight.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at her.
She's looking right at you, Billy. She was looking right at you.
Are you sure she's not looking at Billy and me?
Oh, she so would have been my girlfriend if only she gave me a chance to talk to her.
I got that joke, by the way. Yeah. It was a good
How
one.
long before somebody mentions walleye?
Yeah.
Well,
The
Dan
walleye
just
It
did.
is about 15 seconds ago, Graham.
Dan just did.
I can't hear you over Gunther.
We should all do Gunther
You
hair.
get shit. Look at her. Perfect.
We should all get Gunther hair and come on to a King show.
When she turns her head sideways like this, one eye can look at my junk and the other can look me in my eyes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, like you're
What?
all princes, just like everybody in the chat.
This
all-
is the
You're all
love
Brad
kind of
Pitt.
love.
Bradley Pitts. Yeah, why is it so low, Graham?
Because we're all talking over it.
Turn it up.
Tonight.
Graham is like fire tonight.
Night.
It's like
You got to
muted
turn it up,
tonight.
Graham.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Turn it up, fucker.
Yes, sir.
Super loud for me.
Well, it's not loud enough.
It
for
is
us.
so damn silent. I cannot hear it.
Everyone sing at home. You know the words. Day and night.
Yes.
It's like fire.
It is the touching time.
For the wall-eyed girl.
Oh.
I'll take my
Look at her
chance.
hair. Damn.
Damn, that wig is
Graham,
sweet.
75K. The 75K man. Three-quarters of the way to 100 to six figures young lady.
It'll get better. It'll get better. It'll get bigger. Indeed.
One wicked evil.
You got 5 hours, my friend.
Cinco
5
horas for our Spanish friends.
Graham Nolan's Matecumbe key.
We got to get this guy at the For the Fans Fest.
Fuck yeah.
Him and Flint. We
Yeah.
should do a duo, man.
We just get
That'd be
two
like
girls.
fire. It's like, just bring the ladies.
Yeah, we don't need those guys.
Drop them off. Drop them off over here.
It's like fire. Look at the fire. It burns.
Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. Come on.
Look at her eyes.
How? How?
That
Graham
never gets
Nolan.
old.
Graham Nolan, everybody. Go to Matecumbe Key. 75K.
Yeah.
What were you this morning, Graham?
I was at 68.
Wow. Good job, Roheen.
Amazing.
Fans.
That's awesome.
It's a good day to be Graham
That's
Nolan.
a good day.
It is a great day to be Graham Nolan. Ain't no stopping Graham now. Ain't no stopping him now, Fragaboom. Ain't no stopping him
got
now.
the moves.
All right, you ready? Here's our new celebratory song. And you tell me how you
excellent.
like this, Fraga. You ready?
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Here we go. Fraga, if you like it, let me know. Billy, if you like it, ring that bell. We got Graham Nolan here tonight.
Oh, hello, Janet.
Remember when Janet Jackson was hot?
Oh yeah.
That video is directed by Herb Ritz.
How old is this?
This is 1993.
Nice.
Whatever happened to her?
That's a good question.
I haven't seen her. She kind of disappeared after the wardrobe malfunction.
Time to Google.
I have a theory. I think she is Michael Jackson. So when Michael
She's
died,
not. She's not, man. You don't talk on donk like that, bro.
But don't.
Badonk-a-donk.
We're on the west side.
This is like a Fraga Mega Man.
Keys to my truck.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. This is
Will Smith, the slapper.
Slapper in chief.
parents just don't understand.
Everyone back goes to Matecumbe Gate. It's the Graham Nolan party.
This is how we do it to it.
I kind of like this.
Whoa.
Oh shit, there's Whitney.
Yeah, singing that Steve Winwood song.
Yeah.
I'm going shady.
Yeah.
Man, the only thing make this better if there's Please was in it from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Whoa.
Look at that. That's some serious
Hello.
80 vibes right there, baby.
Hell yeah.
This is our new video. Look at this.
Ain't no stopping Graham Nolan. Ghosts of Matecumbe Key back in tonight on Indiegogo for now.
The chat is feeling like Gunther might be better.
Oh,
No, he
shit,
isn't.
Michael Jackson. What shot?
Young Michael Jackson.
Remember when I wore this to a convention, Dan?
I don't.
Oh.
I like that fucking that outfit though.
Their
Yeah.
pajamas.
Yeah, she's 56 now. She's had better days.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was just like Tito, and you were just like Michael. Surprised you forgot that, Dan.
Oh, what happened? Look at that.
I don't think you did get any plastic surgery.
I agree. It's all natural.
Yeah. A single Annie.
That's a badass song.
Hey.
What, did Alien Ant Farm covered that? They did a pretty good job.
They did. And Mark Glassfield directed that video.
This is all Fraga music, man.
I'll
Yeah.
take it all the time. Ooh,
I know all
okay,
this
okay,
shit.
now.
Of course I do. We're on the move.
Graham Nolan. Graham Nolan.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Matecumbe.
Ain't no stopping Matecumbe Key.
Matecumbe.
The chat hates this so much. It's amazing.
Why do they hate that?
I don't
I
know.
love
They
it.
don't like
This
They don't like
sucks.
good music.
You don't like good music.
What is this guy?
Is that Andrew Dice Clay?
I don't know
Yeah.
who he is.
Hickory
I
dickory
think
dock.
he's trying to convince me to get into a van when
Oh,
I'm 12.
Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard.
Hey!
Hey, oh.
Rover bent over, gave her a bone of his own. Hey!
Is that from
Ready to
the
get in
comic
here?
song?
Don't call me baby. You got some nerve,
Whoa.
baby, that'll never do.
Thanks,
All
Dad.
right, Craig. So people hate this.
Have
They
a
don't
great
like
night.
it.
They're hating it. They're like,
Why?
yo. Evil ones telling me to buy a hearing aid. They're saying Gunther.
That's like the
is-
greatest pop music ever.
They're
What a
saying
beat.
Gunther is way better.
Now, wait a minute. Shitbird Militia says this is the best music ever played on a CG screen.
That is right, Shitbird
There you go.
Militia.
Hey, Shitbird knows what's up. Yeah.
Rock out to that, man. That was
I
great.
just
That
want
was
to
like,
say
Thought it was
Anything that makes you feel good. That's what I'm saying.
like that. I would
Right.
play that at a wedding. Like I'd be up there dancing with you guys at a wedding.
That'd be a
You know,
good
my
wedding
favorite
mix.
thing that you've played, and it just lit my fire, was the Metallica Leo Sayer.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
weird.
Oh, yeah.
man.
No, it's not weird.
It
It's
works.
so fucking good. It's so
Oh,
good.
yeah, it's
No, but it's
amazing
still
with
weird,
Mac,
man. It's weird.
That's on my
Oh.
permanent. Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear the AC/DC Queen one?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like it
Yes.
would work. That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like
it's
Can you
amazing.
find it?
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard that.
God
Which
sake, somebody
AC/DC
find it.
song do they play?
Oh, I can't remember.
75,370 as we push forward towards 80,000.
$300.
$80,000.
Pull it up. Do it.
Do
Matecumbe
it.
key.
I put nothing beyond my peeps here.
But what?
You know my
No
favorite
number
song?
beyond them.
My favorite song by Michael Jackson goes like this. Cannabis. Let's go smoke some cannabis.
Oh. Really?
What?
Well, I don't have any cannabis. I'm just going to sniff my sock.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
That'll
jeez.
just kill you.
Put hair on your chest.
No.
I just made $500, man. Eat your heart out.
Well, maybe it's
Man, girls can't even
AC/DC.
sell underwear for that much, and you're selling your stinky, crusty socks.
It's like Beatlemania, man.
Why are they crusty,
Lock on
man?
my hair. They're not, it's
You know
not
why.
crusty. Andy's just jealous.
Come on.
No, I don't wear socks.
Jamon.
Well, that will be your undoing.
Damn it.
No
Undoing.
No socks, Smith. That's gross.
Here's one. Rock in Black. It's AC/DC, Queen, Led Zeppelin, The Beatles, and Black Sabbath mashup.
Okay, let's see if we can get you demonetized. Play it.
Doesn't matter. It's not demonetized. You don't get, it's just
Yeah.
for the live stream.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
No big
All
deal.
right. Should we play this?
I just
Yes.
picked up. I just got on eBay. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack. I'm so happy. Can't hear it, Graham.
Huh?
Can't hear it, homie.
I haven't started it.
Oh.
No, I heard something.
How about now?
Baby's mamas. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh,
Check one. Check.
I am for real. Yeah.
That does work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock you, baby. Mhm.
Back and Graham Nolan all over the place.
Love it.
Nolan will frickin' rock you. So how's the chat reacting to this one?
Man,
They're
They're saying that Graham needs to learn how to share audio. So I think in Present, when you share your screen on a Brave tab, you need to have share tab audio, and if you do, then there's some other issue.
Yeah, but I didn't share. It's sharing the screen. Hold on. Let's try it again. Present.
Yeah, and see in the lower left corner if it's share audio is available.
Is it the some screens let you share audio?
Yeah, but it's only if you're sharing the Chrome tab. This is open in a separate window. That's why.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Silly rabbit.
Just
Dad,
crank this down, man.
I got a fucking habit.
All right.
If it's too loud, you're too old, bitches.
I need Ethan on the keyboards, man. We need to do a Mark Rubier situation. You know what I'm saying?
We be the best of CG, greedy, abduct the PD. See me, cracker, not in 3D. Be me, ha, it's not that easy.
Easy.
You like that song?
Slip and slide like greasy. Ain't yo, you gotta please me. Get on your kneesy. Here's some pepper, don't be so sneezy.
Okay.
I'm your click.
I got scratches. That's where the fleas be.
Hold on. Now we'll do it. I put it in a tab.
There we go.
There
Not
you
to be
go.
confused with totally artificial beverage, the pink drink.
Right. Here we go. Share.
Right, right.
Tab. Share. Bam. All right. See if this is any better.
Yes.
That better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's some time for the solo. Meow. Meow.
Bubble crank.
Thanks, 200 Watt Studio, for the $2 super chat. Look into it. That doesn't work. I don't think that works as good.
Art's got the drummies, though. Buddy, you're a what?
Get those drums going, Art.
Aaron LaPresti
In the house.
It took ACDC to bring them out.
Yep. Little Queen.
Blood on your face, disgrace.
75.
Matecumbe key.
What up? Survive Infinity,
Sup?
double up, double
Yeah.
up.
Baggins and the Banshee.
Yo, I want to hear that Aretha Franklin one, man. The Queen of Soul.
All right,
Oh, I
let's
heard
see if we, let's see if we
Find
can
it.
find it.
I thought that was Ethan's gone.
Hey, mama.
Who is it? Aretha Franklin and who?
I'm going back. I'm checking it.
Aerosmith. Was it
Aerosmith,
Aerosmith?
Aretha Franklin. Not to be confused with Urethra Franklin, because
Ooh.
it's a whole different thing.
That's
Get it all in your
I like
Oh, that's completely different.
Oh, Aaron, I got to tell you, I sold this sock right here. Share the screen. $500. All I have to do is sign it.
All you gotta do is
there was other things included in the signing. Something about
get spunky in a sock, and you can make $500.
No
Prove it's
DNA.
something
No
about prove
DNA.
it's you. Something about prove it's you scientifically.
I didn't see that in the fine print.
Don
I
Cornelius,
did.
baby.
Maybe get glasses.
Right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's Don Cornelius. This is so.
Look at that
Soul
microphone,
train.
man.
Hey, what's
Oh,
next?
okay.
Could we have the Mrs. Lepresti, Wraith of God stretch goal mashup next? Aaron, my mom's coming Saturday. I'm putting her right to work too.
Good.
At 80.
Hey,
I think
these senior
Sooner-
citizens, they need something to keep
They
them
need
busy.
something. And you know what? It keeps their fingers agile,
Yep.
Mhm.
working with the stuff.
It's a win-win.
It is.
Sooner,
You're really
Sooner
helping them out.
GM. Sooner GM says, "Can you mark that sock?"
gotta get
We
that's
ready?
weird. Yeah, let's go.
Are we ready for Don Cornelius?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
An invitation to all of us and to all of you to rock steady, the fabulous Aretha Franklin.
It's a great drum song.
Thank you, Baggins the Banshee.
True story. The FBI had a file on her.
Well, the FBI had a file on everybody at one point, didn't they?
No, but they had a big one on her. They followed her around.
I think they have them on us now too.
Yeah. They probably do.
That's when you know you've made it.
Yeah.
Smooth.
So didn't they have a big one on John Lennon too?
Yeah.
He was
Hey,
a
who knows?
But he was an avowed commie.
Hey, hey, you guys want to get really weird? What if the shadow batting is a psyops to see what do these guys do when?
Wow.
Just saying.
Deep.
I know, it's so deep.
Thank you, Evil One, for that $2 super chat. He's not wrong, people.
Senior citizens. Man, I'm not even 50
He
yet.
ain't wrong.
We're
Talking about the
our
mothers
parents.
helping.
Ethan and I are the young boys.
Now, Dan, he's talking about using our parents to help with the campaign.
What? Huh?
Right.
Hey, talking to Portal 2099, if you're dealing with carpal tunnel or anything like that, try to take some anti-inflammatories. Reduce anything in your diet that is inflammatory. Magnesium helps, and turmeric.
Get rid
That's
of
my
that
advice to you,
sugar.
because he was asking earlier about carpal tunnel. So
Turmeric every
magnesium.
night, baby.
Magnesium, L-therinate, not just plain. And thank you, Tippy Tail McKitty, for telling me about that one. Magnesium, L-therinate, turmeric, and just take care of yourself, man.
Yeah.
And
I heard
take
it's good.
and search your diet. If there's anything like I learned that charred meat, potatoes, any sort of heavy starches, they cause inflammation. I have arthritic bone spurs in my neck, and ever since I cut that shit out, I have full range of movement. So go for it.
I heard it's good for the chlamydia too.
The chlamydia. Are you
What?
talking about?
Oh,
Oh, the
oh, what? That comes
Isn't that clam juice?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Here
Lord.
There we go. All right.
Dun, dun,
Give
dun,
him
dun.
the clap.
Stream's over. Thanks
We're
for
out.
joining us, everybody.
Sorry,
It's that
copyright,
clam-
copyright,
It's
copyright.
that clam juice. I hate that chlamydia.
Unless you
No.
put clam juice in some tomato juice and beer and have
Some
a
vodka.
one of them beers, man. The bloody beer.
Clamato.
Clamato.
Yeah, dude.
Who
Clamato's
ever
awesome.
thought that was a good idea? Clam juice.
Clamato juice with little
Hey,
bits
you know
of
what?
clam.
Hey, have you ever had
Sold in
Chipino?
dimly lit convenience
No,
stores.
no, guys.
They're
No.
chemically laced.
Okay, listen. I come from the
Snacks.
Bay Area. I come
Yes.
from the Bay Area, and one of the creations of the Bay Area is something called
Chlamydia.
Chipino. Chipino.
You're
Chipino is
making that up.
I'm not.
Chipino.
Look it up. Look it up. CIOPINNO.
Look it up.
Chipino. Look it up. Chipino. It's a tomato-based broth with mussels and clams and whitefish and lobster claws and all that. But it's fucking amazing, man.
Why do you want
That
to drink
sounds good.
anything with meat?
Why
in
did
it?
you bring that up when we're talking about fucking clamato, which is?
Because clamato is tomatoes and shellfish. And
But it's a drink. It's like a cold drink that
I
you
don't
drink on a
no,
hot
it's a
summer
mixer.
day.
It's a mixer, man. Bloody Marys, bloody beers, like that. It's a mixer. I wouldn't drink it straight. No way.
It all
Bloody
sounds like something that's
disgusting.
going to come right up after you drink it.
I think I'd rather have
Clamato.
chlamydia than have that drink.
And chlamydia, you don't want to be drinking that shit.
Chlamydia.
That's what you guys talk about.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
What?
Hey,
Got
did you?
money in my mind, I can never get enough. And every
Nuts.
time Graham steps into the building, everybody's hands go up,
Up.
and they stay there.
And they keep them there.
That should be Graham's song. All I do
That's
is
what's up.
win.
That's right.
Well, that's all he's doing right this very minute. Where are we at? Where are we at, Graham?
Let's see where we're at.
All right, let me see where we're at.
That guy's got some green hair. That's like She-Hulk
Uh,
behind the drum.
She-Hulk drummer.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
We belong.
So, Ethan, did you have any insight into the U.S. House race? Because I'm showing 217 still.
Yeah. They I saw 218. From what I understand, we declared victory and departed the stage. And I think we're going to get to 222. And I
Okay.
think that's what it's going to be. But who knows?
That's
What
a
is this
Mike
Mignola
Mignola.
here? What is this Mignola right here? What is this?
It's a Superman cover.
So you inked this?
Did I?
Did you?
I
Or is
don't
it
know.
no? It's
Russell.
Craig Russell.
No, that's
Craig
P.
Russell.
Craig Russell.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
yo, you know what? I've been studying Mignola lately. He had a sweet spot. He really did. And it was 88 to 92.
Cosmic Odyssey, man.
Cosmic Odyssey.
Yeah, that was good.
Offered the Gray Mouser,
Mhm.
the Iron Blood or whatever it was called. Iron.
Dracula.
Gotham by Gaslight was a nice
Gotham
one.
by Gaslight,
Gaslight,
and you're right, Dracula. But that's that bracket.
But
And then
well, it's the same with that
Hellboy
Wolverine.
was good, but then he got all abstract and weird, which is still really cool. I'm not gonna knock his
Well,
stuff.
I'll show off some of my inks over Mike Mignola.
I thought you
got-
said
Whip
you
it
never
out.
did, Art.
Whip it out.
I'm whipping it out right now.
Whip out your ink.
Graham's
He
got
didn't
a
ink
share.
them for
Pull
stuff
out
in
your
print.
big Mignola, dude.
This was not for print.
Come on, stroke that smoker, bro.
Bro.
Remember, he
Gigantor.
was doing these pencil drawings for charity.
Yes.
So I grabbed.
Gigantor, yeah.
Yeah, I
Sounds like
grabbed the
me.
scans.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what's funny?
Oh.
You guys, listen. I'm dead serious right now. I have a
Yeah.
friend named Brian. Okay,
Bill.
and
Bill.
Brian is a famous director. He did Hey Ya. Remember
His
that
name
video?
is Brian Singer, and from what I understand,
Not Brian Singer,
He's-
Brian
oh.
Barber. Brian Barber,
Oh,
different
oh.
guy. You guys ever see Hey Ya by Outkast?
hey, yeah, that's a
That's
great
the
song,
one.
a great
Okay,
video.
He
Great
directed
video,
that
yeah.
video. Guess what? He
What?
owns Gigantor. He
Oh,
owns
really?
it.
Kidding? The
Yeah,
space
it's a
age
friend.
robot?
Yes, he owns it outright. He bought it,
Wow.
and he
That
wants
has
to
to
do
be
it.
the first manga we've ever seen in America.
Yeah, he owns a comic. He
Wow.
I mean, he owns the property and wants to do a comic.
Oh,
I loved that as a kid. Gigantor was my.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
jam.
he's great, but he owns it. He owns a
He did this
Gigantor
shit.
outright.
So
Does
if
he have a
anybody, if anybody was curious, this is what a Mignola T-Bear combo would look like.
Is that a carrot nose? What has he got going on there?
hey, Comic Kelsey's in the chat. We should send him the link.
Send him a link.
Time
Yeah,
to
come in
smoke
here, Kelsey.
cigars.
What up, Kelsey?
Kelsey.
Smoke them if you got them.
Kelsey Shannon, will you come in here, please, and face this Inquisition, face this
He needs the
panel?
link. He needs the link. You want me to send it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll send it to him.
We'd like
Kelsey,
to talk
You're
to
gonna be
you
the
about.
Kelsey, incoming,
official
dude.
link sender tonight, Dan.
I know. Incoming, Kelsey. It's what I do. I facilitate the need. FTN.
The need for speed.
Dan's my boy.
You're my boy, Frags.
Facilitate the need. FTN. I like that.
What I was doing with those Mignola drawings is I was doing them live on my YouTube channel, and then I was giving them away to the viewers.
Oh,
Wow. That's
Give it away.
awfully
Give
nice
it
of
away.
Hey, can I have what foot is missing the one sock? Are they both sockless?
I went both socks, and I'm actually
want
without my pajama bottoms now. You want to see?
I want what the Spanish call la otra.
La
ew.
It means the other.
Smoke them if you got them.
There he is.
What up, Kels?
What up? What up?
In
What
the
up?
house.
Did y'all hear
A
the
man's
news?
in the house.
Did y'all hear the news?
What's the
There's
news?
good rocking tonight.
They flipped California. You guys are GOP or
Is
the
that
leaders
true?
of the House. Yeah. In fact,
do you mean, you guys?
Louisiana,
Not a
Louisiana
Californian
representing right now, leader of the House.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
Steve
that weird?
Scalise.
Did you guys see Alaska? That you had
Sipping on that jickle
Palin was
post.
running against the other Republican, and they had like 57% of the vote, and still lost the House because there was two Republicans running against each other.
That's the
So they
stupidest
did that
thing.
to the Democrats. But
Well, I don't care for that.
That doesn't make any sense.
I can't go for that. No can do.
No can do.
no, because you can run. Anyone can run in Alaska. So
Yeah.
Well, why
hey,
would they-
listen.
So
Why would they do that? Who
The
knows?
real vote right now, it's 5-3. Baldies with 5, hairy dudes with 3.
Wait. Some of you baldies are hairy dudes also.
Hey, way down there.
Hey, Jasper, Plan 9. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Much
$4.99.
appreciated.
Jasper.
Will you sign all? Well, the only ones I'm signing are the black and whites.
So back those today.
Yeah. Son of Liberty Radio, thank you for that $2 super chat. Sayonara, Nancy. You can't speak anymore. Hallelujah.
Is that what the
You have
California
no
thing went? Because Nancy's out? Is that right, Kelsey?
Yeah, that's the word. But they said, I did notice it says leader of the House is Steve Scalise. So how does the Speaker of the House work? What is that?
He has
all
to be
about?
voted in.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think they're doing that tomorrow, right?
Hmm.
Or something. They're doing it tomorrow. I think.
No, isn't there some Senate thing they want to vote? But a couple
leader
of
of the
the
Senate?
Republicans are like, wait till after
They
the
should.
Georgia
They
runoff.
should wait.
Wait,
Yeah.
we found some more votes. Hang on a second. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Back that
Let's look
truck up.
back to the
Back it up.
Democrats.
Yikes.
Ballot drop.
Well, what was I missing? What's the Inquisition?
We just want to make sure you're okay.
Oh, I just did an interview with Mr. Mike Barron. I don't know if you guys seen that.
I saw that today. It was
Hey,
good.
can I tell you something about Mr. Mike Barron?
Yes,
I
sir.
have one of my favorite things to read, and I'm going to be very frank, Chad. I'm sorry. While I'm taking a shit,
Okay.
I have Punisher Essentials #2, which is mostly Wills Protasio and Scott Williams. I really enjoy looking at that stuff. We got some awesome Klaus Janson as well, but it's
Mike
all Mike
Barron.
Barron, and it's
All Mike
so
Barron.
fucking good. It's so good. Back Private American today.
Back
Yeah.
twice.
That's what
If
I'm
you
Oh,
want
saying.
some
by
of
It's
the
so
way,
good. It's so fucking good.
I just see the headline: McCarthy wins speakership vote.
Who's that?
So
I don't know that one.
he's the
Kevin McCarthy?
new speaker, I guess.
Yeah.
What, it wasn't Kevin McCarthy in Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was challenged by Representative Andy Biggs from Arizona.
I'm going to my toilet. I'm getting it so you can see the poop particles.
Oh, come on.
You know what McCarthy should do? He should do that scene from where he's running out, where he's all sweaty, screaming at everybody in the cars. You know, running right out to Washington on Pennsylvania Avenue. They're here! They're here! That would be a riot.
There it is. Oh my God.
Essential
Oh, I've
Punisher.
got that one.
I can
That's a
smell it
good
from
one.
here.
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
can smell it from here.
Come
Oh, look
on.
at the poop stains.
It's got Klaus.
Oh, it's all black and white too. Look at that.
It is. I never knew that Scott Williams inked Mark Texeira until I pooped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that's one of my favorite issues. That's an
It's
annual.
so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I love this issue. This one where they have the crossover with the JR and the Senti one. And cross-checking the continuity, it's fucking awesome.
Comics in the shit are the best. I'm gonna get a
They
sweater
are.
rack. And
You know
I'm
what?
Put it right
I'm
next
gonna
to the toilet.
comics. I'm gonna take 4 words
Hey,
and they're
kids.
synonymous: comics, shitter, numb, leg.
Hey kids, I'm taking a dump and
There you
reading
go.
comics.
Well,
Well, take a smaller comic in there, not the essentials.
Turning
Yeah.
the Punisher around is Denny O'Neil, because he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one who did that Spider-Man annual with the Punisher, where the Punisher has the opportunity to kill Spider-Man and he doesn't, and he ends up getting arrested. And then the last scene is him in the prison, or the cops taking him away, and he says, "You're going to prison, Castle." And he goes, and they got this great close-up shot, and he says, "Well, the good thing about prison is there's lots of criminals there."
Ooh, that's a good line.
Hey,
It's an awesome line. That was Denny O'Neil.
one of the best Spideys that I remember as a kid that stuck in my head. I don't know if it's the best one ever, but you guys remember the character Fool Killer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You remember the issue where Fool Killer is going after Spider-Man, and he runs up on a bum, and the bum says, "You want to kill Spider-Man? You'd have to be a fool to want to kill him." And Fool Killer says, "You know what? You're right." Boom.
He kills
Kind of
himself.
Steve Gerber.
He kills
story.
himself.
Sounds like a Steve Gerber story.
Is that the end of Fool Killer?
Denny O'Neil, what was that last Indiana Jones movie? We actually had Denny O'Neil to play.
Yeah, you
for
mean
that.
the Last Crusade?
Last Crusade? That's the one with the aliens?
That was the last Indiana Jones movie.
No,
Last
I see.
great.
What was the one with the aliens? With the...
No, that was fan fiction.
The
We don't
Christmas
talk about that
special.
movie.
But anyway, I did Doc Savage for a while. I did the book, and so they were sending stuff like all these Doc Savage stories and stuff to me. And there's a Doc Savage story that is exactly that story.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
That's more of a Lucas's convenient. I
Right.
didn't see that comic.
Yeah, you read the whole thing, and it's exactly. I don't think there's the sun. There's subplots that aren't in there, but the main story.
Are there giant
is-
anthills?
No, none of that. But the
I
basic
need 'em.
story
I
is
need
all
'em.
there. Yeah, there isn't
Does Marion return?
there's no Duncan cover. There's no
the
get
Tarzan
into-
swinging.
Get
that's
into a
for the monkeys.
refrigerator. No, none of that stuff.
Fuck me, that movie was garbaggio.
Yeah.
And speaking of good garbage, Back Garbage Man, which is on Animal
Nice.
Prestige.
There you go. Nice segue. Hey,
Very
speaking
nice
of Doc
segue.
Savage, one of my favorite Doc Savage books was something called Resurrection Day.
Yes.
And Doc comes up with this formula to bring somebody back from the dead. And there's this big thing about who it should be. They finally decide that they're going to bring back Solomon because he's the wisest guy in the world. But these bad guys, they switch the body so that he ends up with a mummy of some unknown pharaoh because they think he knows where this treasure is, right? And so he brings back this pharaoh, and then these gangsters are trying to get him to lead him to this treasure. And the payoff was, didn't he get away at the end and he's running across the street and gets hit by a car
He
and
gets hit
killed?
by a car. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of like,
car before.
yeah, all for nothing. And so Doc's like, I'm never going to do this again. It's too dangerous.
Horrible.
Oh,
That's
Kelsey,
horrible.
Kelsey,
I would have
got-
thrown that comic in the air. I would have been like,
No, it's paperback, dude.
I would have thrown the paperback in the air.
Throw it right in.
How is he going to meet the woman at the top of the building? For the love story.
Well,
How's he gonna have the Adidas sock to frustrate
Well,
himself?
that's where I was gonna go. Hey, Kelsey, we're taking off clothing, and we're auctioning it off. This thing went for $500.
There's no we.
Well, I
in
can do my
this.
cock sock, but I don't have any regular socks.
Where's the cock sock?
Look at my feet.
Oh my God!
Oh,
what the
shit,
fuck?
dude, that is a filthy foot.
Hey, yo, were you walking through
Whose ass was
barnacles?
that up?
What was that?
Oh my god!
I was walking around outside today.
In the mud,
Yeah.
in the tar
Hey,
pits.
Kelsey, I just want to hip you to something. There's things called shoes.
Nah, fuck those. Nah.
That's one of the least. That's one of the least known Norman Rockwell paintings. The old hobo's infected foot.
That's,
Oh.
they use Kelsey as a model.
Yeah, it's not dirt. It's dead skin. You know,
It's,
Oh,
that's even
even
worse.
better.
That's
Even
worse.
better.
necrosis. You know, it turns black.
Necrosis.
Yeah.
What's under that beard? Holy
Just
shit!
remind you-
Movies.
Same thing.
Kelsey's from
Old dirty
Louisiana.
feet. I'm
All
sorry,
right,
what?
let's class this up a little bit. There you go. Look at that nice James Bama cover right there.
Dude,
Yeah.
you walked
Oh, look
away.
at that.
You walked away, and I had this all queued up.
I bet he's got some dirty feet.
You had it already queued?
Yeah, I look and I see you're gone from the screen.
It was a race to see who could get the cover first.
Feet of bronze
enough,
is just
Graham, let's take a
code
look
for
at that.
dirty feet.
yeah. Let's look at that.
James
There it
Bama.
is, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bama was so good at these monochromatic paintings, man.
Yeah.
Just so good.
That's an art unto itself, you know.
Yeah.
Watching those dead people movies, as Billy called them.
What?
No, you watching the dead people movies, especially the earlier ones. There's a real craft to the black and white movies, man. Like the cinematography, it's almost
yeah.
more labor intensive than color stuff.
Well, it's like old comic books where they basically they were drawing without color pretty much because the color was pretty bad. So they were doing all these gray tones and all this crazy stuff. They knew lighting, because you didn't have color effects.
No, I love it, man. That old style color where you're like, I can see everything because they have a crowd scene. They don't color every person
Right.
in the crowd scene.
It's a
Crowd
knockout.
scene is green,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, and you see it immediately. And you're like crowd, but like when it's all muddy with all the colors,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
like the old stuff.
like
Well,
Art
but,
said,
you
they
know,
call those knockouts.
I think about that all the time, like I got this book recently. It was the Marvel Visionaries Chris Claremont, right? And it's got like classic stuff, his early stuff, and the Byrne stuff, and then Jim Lee stuff. And then it goes to the Salvador LaRocque stuff. And like when the computer coloring kicked in, shit shifted hard. And you go, whoa, the art completely changes, the vibe changes, everything changes. I always think about when was the sweet spot, because there were guys with complex colors that
90s.
played the newsprint like VWS. Barry Windsor Smith really played the newsprint. Bob Sharon really played newsprint in a way. Where do you guys think things really shifted? Because even the early image stuff did what you're talking about, Kelsey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
well,
then-
hell, even the first few Spawn covers were hand painted by Ken Stacy.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean,
Yeah.
that was still old school, but it's
Yeah.
like it's really like 85 to 7 to like 90 maybe, because it really started to explode after that. 91 was like Image, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Image
92.
was 92, but
Okay, well then after
the
that, it
advent
was-
of computer coloring came in with Steve Olaf on Akira around 88, and
right,
even
but it didn't
then-
really. He was
No,
like
even then he
anomaly.
was
Nobody
still
else was really doing
it
it.
was still based on color choices, and when
Mm.
he was doing Spawn, it was still based on color choices. I would
was
say
beautiful. I love
the
that
real
stuff.
big
It was
shift
really good.
happened with a couple of people. Brian
Joe
Haberlin.
Chido.
No,
Brian
Chido
Haberlin.
was-
Haberlin.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It what Chido was great. His choices were great, but Haberlin and Liquid, I really feel
Yeah.
like they
Remember Liquid?
they
Wow.
changed. They really changed everything, because before it was hand colored color guides, computer separators doing this version of color guides, and then it went
I gotta see that.
and it changed, and I
That's
feel
nice.
like that was 95.
Is that Frank
95.
Robbins? Graham?
Yeah,
Yes,
Frank
it is.
Robbins, man. You could tell his stuff. a
Yeah,
mile
man.
away.
Yeah,
I love
heavy
Frank
stuff.
But
Heavy.
you know
That
who
looks
colored
like
this?
shit.
You know who colored this?
Sorry.
Who colored it?
Yeah, do you know
yeah,
who
it's not
colored
the
this?
best coloring, but
Yeah, the first
Are you
two
kidding me?
issues of She were hand colored.
You kidding me?
Frank looks like he does wet on wet inking. Like somehow it just looks wet.
It's so good, though. It's so good.
It doesn't look dry.
No,
This is amazing stuff. This
Who
is
colored
this is
it?
colored by Neil Adams.
It's
Oh,
what?
really?
Neil.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
This
this
is
is
interesting.
before Neil went crazy, because when Neil went and colored his own stuff, or sorry, recolored his own stuff,
Oh, that stuff's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
I was
that's
like,
not-
put a pause button on that, homie. And that might have been a money thing, to be honest with you. Knowing Neil, it might have been a money thing.
Well, his inking went crazy too.
What's up, Ethan?
No, I'm saying put a stop on that. I was illustrating your.
Yeah, slow it down.
I was doing
Yeah,
what you were
seriously,
saying.
put a pause on it. Put a pause
pause.
on that.
I think
Yeah.
Neil Adams is going a little nuts with the yellow. I mean, I,
thought
don't know what
Ethan
he's
was high
thinking with this.
fiving us. Here you
That
go,
might
Ethan.
be a little
was.
bit of the newsprint, though.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the thing, there's a guy on and the one time I called out that comic tropes guy.
Yeah.
What a
He basically
That first panel's awesome. Look at that.
he basically word for
I like
word
that.
copy pasted. There's a guy named Jose Vilruba who's
Yeah,
a fantastic,
He's a good colorist, yeah.
incredible colorist, and he does all these sort of dissertations on Facebook about comic coloring and why certain things don't work. They try to do 1-for-1 transfers on these trade paperbacks of old school stuff, and it doesn't work because they don't understand that these guys like Klaus Janson, when they were inking, were considering the end result. The people that were coloring were considering the end result of the way it was printed on newsprint. They knew that if they did this here, that it would evolve into this here. And when the people doing the new trades, they look at the thing beforehand and go, oh, that's this blue and that's this selection. And when it goes over to like shiny white paper, it's god awful, right?
Yeah.
So Jose did a whole thing on this, and of course Comic Tropes copy pasted it, and I called him out on it, and he had to fix it and all that shit. But
Well, even inking in the day when it was like really bad newsprint, it would expand the line, like it was kind of like printing on toilet paper, if you will.
Right.
Yeah, you had to-
it's
expands.
it's
the line.
super forgiving though, because the word I would use, and Kelsey, you might agree with this, when you look at like a Barry Windsor Smith Weapon X on newsprint, there's a painterly quality to it. There's sort of a like
Because
the
it blends
blues,
more.
Yeah, the blues, yellows, and oranges sort of blend into a
It'll
peach
blend,
where,
yeah.
where there's this thing that happens, and he's considering his line weights and all of it, which is an art form into itself, but like it's a
You know who I'm
consideration.
digging, man? Like,
Who are you digging?
do you remember Glennis Oliver? What do you got there?
Yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on a
Glennis
second.
Oliver. Yeah, Glenn Ween.
Oh, you're gonna
What
have
is
a
that?
stogie?
What
Nice.
kind is
Look
that?
at you.
I can't-
Connecticut. Nice.
Oh yeah, I haven't smoked a
Yeah,
stogie in a long
yeah,
time.
Glennis Ween or Glennis Oliver. She was
Glennis-
really good.
Every time I'd look, if I'm not mistaken, she did like Excalibur with
Sands.
over
Sinatra.
Alan
Davis.
Davis. But then
Yeah.
I'm looking at this, like Gregory Wright did this, and there's like,
Gregory
some-
Wright was hit or miss. I love him.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's a good dude. But he was hit or miss because, when I looked at that Punisher Warzone stuff, it's really good. But you look at some of the stuff he did on Todd, and you go, hold up,
This is like one of the coolest bits.
It's
ever
good.
in it, man. Like when, check this little bit out, and the coloring works too. Hold on, let it get out of there.
Grab
we
here.
go.
Like he coming out of this little office, tosses a grenade,
And then he goes
you
into
get
the
this
heat.
shot.
Yeah.
But it's like the same shot, but you could see how it goes from like this blue foreground element to like all like red.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. But
Yeah,
Yeah, good stuff.
my two favorites of that era are Petra Scottis. Do you know her?
maybe
It's a sexy ass beard, bro. Nice mouth.
it's my cat hole.
We just thank
Yeah,
Daniel
yeah.
Russell for the $1.99 super chat. EVS Spider-Man would be epic, he says.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, Petra Scottis, she did a lot of DC stuff. If you look at like the annual that Art Adams did with Dick Giordano inks, it was Batman, Superman.
Batman. Yeah. Old school. Yeah.
She colored that, and Bob Sharon is
Oh
in
my
that realm.
God.
A lot of purples, greens, blues that really just meld really well together.
You don't got any
That was-
matches? Sorry.
I think it was Jack Adler
who used to do the DC covers, colored the covers in the early 1970s when they really took a sea change in the quality of their covers versus Marvel. Like you look at some of those Nick Hardy covers that Adler had colored, and they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see. That's the thing I love about you, Graham, and your content is like I always feel educated. I wasn't a DC guy. I wasn't an old school guy. When I started watching your channel, it was like a treasure box. You know what I'm saying? Like you open it up and you're like, holy shit. I knew about 10% of the guys. I knew Kniff. I knew Hal Foster, a little bit of Alex Raymond, but I didn't know about Roy Crane. I didn't know about like half the guys you talk about. So when you talk about these things, it's awesome.
Thank you, Dan. Much appreciated.
Man. Who colored Kirby stuff? Everybody or like?
A lot of people. I mean, I know Royer did letters and inks. We could pull it up. Are you talking about Commandy? What are you talking about? Like Fourth World?
Like I just bought this like New Gods.
Oh, New Gods.
Like,
that's Fourth World
and
stuff. I could
also
look
have,
it up
like,
right now. I could tell you who did what.
Yeah. Hey,
Weren't there
opinionated
inkers
news guy?
that colored too? So you had like Kevin Nolan and Barry Windsor Smith, I think, colored his own work.
I just love how clean all this stuff is.
Kevin
man.
Nolan's
So clean.
Kevin Nolan's Man-Bat story in Secret Origins is just beautiful.
That's one of the all-time best. Just
I think
all
Klaus
around.
Janson did some coloring work as well.
Oh yeah, he colored a lot.
Klaus did a lot of coloring.
Yeah.
Didn't Marie Severin color a lot of the Marvel books in the Silver Age?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
What do you think about hand done stuff like Lynn Varley versus like the old school flat cutout stuff?
I dug Lynn Varley. The Dark Knight Returns was so good. I love that.
That's thing. You know what, Kelsey? That's a loaded question, man. Because no, you know what I'm talking about. Because here's the thing. It's color choices. Because if that hand colored look, you had Ken Stacy Zimmelman, you had Paul Mounts.
Yeah,
Paul Mounts. You go, but I never liked this stuff. It was like Taste the Rainbow. Like, you know what I mean?
All
like,
the noses were
come
red.
on, man. Like he did all these X-Men.
Yeah, he did. But
dude.
hey, dude, you got to get the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, you look at some of the other stuff, and it was like somebody poured Skittles over
Well, when he got into computer stuff, it was like,
nah, but even when he was doing that
disagree.
stuff.
I got to show you Paul Mounts when he colored My Child Is Born book.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
That's why I said hit or miss. Lynn Varley, when doing hand colors, was hits. When she did digital, it was miss.
It was very much miss. The thing that I liked about it is there was texture to it when they do it by hand versus like computer. Sometimes computers are a little too smooth, a little too technical. And I like hand stuff because there's a little texture to it. You can see strokes and all that other stuff.
What the hell? What happened to Aaron?
Oh yeah.
Hang on, let me show you. I'll get
That's
the
beautiful.
spread.
Who's the penciler?
I don't know, some hack.
Some
I'll find like a double page.
Don't forget Lion Hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at this.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Well, see,
That
that's
pencil's pretty good.
completely different than his normal stuff. There's like low saturation. Everything else, when you look at Paul Mounts, is like saturation on top.
Yeah, but look at this. Look how great this is, though. Look at that. What he did.
Yeah,
I read. Look at that.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I like the contrast of warm and cool colors.
Yeah, he did.
He
did a
stepped up.
Tremendous job. These were my favorite colors.
Yeah.
He stepped up.
Suck it. He's awesome.
All right, deeply, but I still take Lynn Varley over that.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously.
My favorite is actually Mark Chiarello, man.
I think
Mark
Chiarello
Chiarello
like
is
a moth to a
incredible.
flame, man.
She is great.
Graham is falling asleep. Graham,
Look at this.
he's still got Billy.
Hang in there, Graham.
Me? I'm
Yeah,
wide awake.
we're still looking at Big Bill.
Yeah, you had me big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean?
He regrets nothing. It's a close-up. Take your close-up. Bill.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. It's a teen sensation. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I like, as far as modern guys, I like Dave
This is what I was
Stewart a
looking
lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
Dave Stewart's great.
Hey,
I don't know why
Stewart's
Stewart's
really
back.
good.
I pushed the wrong button. You know how it goes.
I've done
Yeah,
it.
that Mignola Chaikin book is nice, man.
Somebody had these up for sale. Not Mignola's pages, but Richmond Lewis. And I found them, and I called the guy. I was like, I'll buy every page she's got. And she was like, because she's married to Mazzucchelli, and
She did the year one, right?
Right. And they because of the lockdown or because of the COVID business, they were out of New York City and like staying at their house somewhere else. And like I couldn't get a hold of her. But
her name is Richmond
Lewis. I know it's a very guy's name, but it's a woman. But
Raymond Lewis.
Richmond.
Emmanuel Lewis.
But,
Roberto Lewis.
She never got back to me. The guy never got back to me. But so these pages are still floating around out there. Original hand painted.
Yo,
you
know what,
lines.
Kelsey, hit me up. I have a Mignola sketchbook of all that stuff.
Oh, I used to have all that. I lost it. Oh, hell yeah, man! I would love to get that.
I was at a convention a couple years back, and somebody was selling
Aaron Weisenfeld pencils, maybe.
Oh yeah,
we're not doing a good job here, fellas. We're talking about all manner of things except for Ghosts of Matecumbe.
That's true.
Which is a campaign that we need to be focused on right now. Graham, I'll take care of this. If you want to share my screen.
Speaks words of honor.
This is what it's all about. Ghosts of Matecumbe.
Screw colors.
Here's the video. And we could do this on my channel. I don't know why we're not, but we're just not.
Move over there, then.
You said you could.
Ghosts
Yeah, Frank, hey, let's go. Let's do our own thing.
Ghosts of Matecumbe. Ghosts
7 years.
Matecumbe.
Hi, chicks.
People. Ghosts of Matecumbe. Look at me.
Yeah, let's get a rap, Fragaboon.
You want to rap? You ain't getting a rap out of me unless you want me to rap about the ghosts of Matecumbe. Oh, damn. We got ghosts, they the most. Hook 'em up with some heat and then bitches be toast. Oh, goddamn. What you want me to do? Eating Fig Newtons and I put them through you like a knife, like a blade, like a katana. What you want to do when I'm smoking marijuana, do? I don't know.
That was great, man. Good job.
Good job, man.
That's what I do.
Ghost of Matecumbe is live right now. Guys, we're closing this out tonight in like 4 hours or so. Just want to make you I want to make you aware of this.
Yeah.
I want to let you understand. Have you backed it yet?
Malin's in the chat complaining about our language. He wants us to clean it up, it looks like.
Well, it's all you, Aaron.
Or Aaron.
You offend him so hard with your clean language.
Just don't show Elsie's dirty feet.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
No, that's not articulated, right? That's more of a statue kind of thing, right, Ethan?
Right. Yeah. It's a PVC toy.
Hey, thanks for the plug there, Graham. The black and white thing, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
It's a crossover.
Yeah. Even I just wanted to say, pull up the black and white cover. It looks so beautiful. Well, thank you, sir.
There it is.
There it is.
Delaware Comic Dude says, God, EVS, we're not on your channel. I know. I don't know why, but it's okay.
Because you didn't offer. Graham was waiting for you to offer, and you never did, Ethan.
No, Graham actually asked, and I was like, I don't think I can do it tonight because, like, I have this thing. And I don't know now, but I'm here, though. I'm participating. Fully participating.
Can't do it tonight. I got to be on Graham's show.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
we have been stuck at 75,535.
Yeah, I think we might have to move over to all caps comics.
We need to
Only if you guys could tell me how deep your voices can go. Did you like my Johnny Cash style? Ghosts of Matecumbe.
Hey, you got to share my screen. Share my screen, Graham.
Go that low.
Check this out, guys.
Oh, I used to have
Like
the pencils
Mignola.
that whole thing.
Wow.
Is that Kelsey there in the background of that shot?
Check that out, right?
Yeah, it is me. Look at that.
So if
No,
I
no,
go,
no, not that page.
no, wait, but look, this is the thing I was talking about.
Yeah,
The,
it's Cosmic Odyssey.
This is a Mignola sketchbook.
Oh, look at
yeah.
great.
Word.
I have all those. Do you have the monkeys too?
I don't know.
Mm.
Hey.
Oh man, I used to have all these. This is back in the what do you call it? When
were
everyone
the
was
monkeys.
faxing this shit around.
Oh yeah. These things got around.
Fax wars. I had a folder of this.
You know, I'm not sure, but I think Mark Pasella got a lot of those. He actually visited Mike in San Francisco, and then he just kind of used his Xerox machine until it practically broke down. So he came back with one of those Xeroxes.
Ghosts of Mad.
Hey, John Malin's
How
in the
deep
house.
can you get? Can you?
How deep does your love go?
How deep is your love? How deep is your love?
Elvis always had this. He had a bass singer that would be like,
We've
John
clearly
Malin's in the
come off
house.
the rails, man.
John Malin's in the house.
no, he's not. He's not.
Hey, look, John Malin says baritones.
Ring of fire.
I wonder if that cigar is helping Ethan's voice drop.
Oh Jesus!
What was that? What is going on?
Oh my God! It's possessed.
We're singing bass.
Yeah. All right, let's give him.
I'm sorry.
We harmonized like no one's business.
It was
What
actually-
is this guy? What does this guy sound like right here?
That's perfect.
Yeah, there you go. That's walking. That's
pretty
perfect.
good.
That's great.
He sounds like all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Put your motherfucking hands in the air. Keep them there.
Yeah.
Go for Mad.
And there it is.
The worst moments.
There you go, Ethan. There's a new category for.
We don't have any didgeridoos. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what we can.
Kevin Grievous is here.
I don't know what John Malin's doing, but it's not anything that's helping anyone.
Grab an
except
oar.
himself.
Grab an oar.
Nobody. Nobody.
Grab an oar.
He's massaging himself.
Go
Billy,
for
where's your brown water, son?
My what?
Your brown water.
Oh, I gotta go pick my son up in 8 minutes. I gotta go get him at work, so I'm not drinking. I'm gonna go.
I've
I'll be
never
back.
stopped you before.
What?
Drinking and driving, that's your style, man.
Are you drinking?
I have 7 minutes.
Oh, I'm drinking
The new thing.
I'm drinking an energy fizz.
Everyb's doing it, right?
Is everybody
7 minutes,
leaving?
man.
I mean,
I'm gonna go. I'll leave to go pick William up at work. His car's in the shop.
What the hell is going on?
You're
Then I'm
gonna
gonna
start a
have brown
stream,
water.
Ethan. You got to start a stream, dude.
I'm trying to, but I'm not doing it without Billy.
Billy will be back in at
Uh-oh.
12.
He's gone third. He's gone third person.
He's
back at
gone
12:30.
third person. He's gone third
Billy-
base with himself.
Billy's left the building.
No, I got to pick my son up, so I'm not gonna say Debbie.
You guys keep in mind, Billy's a liar.
I'm not a liar. Not today.
Oh,
Lie
that's
today.
That is a
Deep
horrible
dive.
thing to say.
That is
He's
so bad.
self-proclaimed.
I'm just
Sorry.
gonna go pick my son up. I'll see you guys in a bit.
You
All
keep
right,
saying that, but there you are.
If we switch
Bye.
over, send the link. All right, Ethan.
I'm sending the link now to everybody in Comicsgate
We
King.
gotta
So
be up
my
for now. We gotta
stream,
watch movies.
my stream is titled "Everybody Except for John Malin Helps Graham Nolan." That's the name of the stream. All right,
Good
hold
title.
on. Yeah, it is a good title. It really points out the carpetbaggers, the gold brickers,
Yeah, the non-gamers.
and we'll see how that goes. All right, you guys have
gold
the
brickers.
gold brickers.
What is a gold bricker?
A
It's
lazy
somebody
person
who
who doesn't do his job.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's not at all what I thought it was, Graham. How dare
I know.
you?
I thought it was somebody who had big old bricks of gold.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
thought it was
thought.
somebody really successful. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
no, it's,
so literal.
Yeah, Mike Barron calls.
They
says
think they're
that
too
me.
good to
That's what
work.
it
They
is.
got gold bricks.
They got
That's
gold.
yeah,
bricks.
that's John
Got it.
Malin essentially.
Oh, look what John's
All right.
saying. It'll be the least view closeout, he says.
All right. Well, John. You know what? You do what your conscience tells you to do.
Yeah, Howling Man, the champion of 2022, Fragtober champ. Let's talk about that belt, John. We got to make it. Dirty wolf. Fucking dirty ass wolf.
You're as dirty as Kelsey's foot.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. My chat is live. Link is there, and
I'm
we're
outta
going to
here,
promote.
too.
Yeah, we're going to promote the great Graham Nolan. Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Adios.
Back
Right.
Matecumbe Key.
See y'all over there, I guess.
Matecumbe.
I'm going to bed. I got to go to bed. I got kids in the morning. Graham,
Oh,
congrats.
I'm hanging till midnight.
Kids in
so.
the evening.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for
No, you know
coming
what?
in.
No, I'm going to hang till midnight like Andy. I want to be like Cordrath. So
Yeah,
I'm
I'll hang
going
till
to
midnight.
put another half hour in this business.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right, there you go.
All right.
I
I'll
want to
see
be
you
like
over there.
Cordrath.
See you over there.
Hey, John Malin, suck it!
Are you going over there too, Aaron?
Well, I guess I am. I was just going to be you and me. If I stay here, seems to me. If they're- if he's
Originally, I
doing
was
his-
gonna, as the night got on, I figured I was going to do a watch party. We were going to watch My Favorite Brunette with Bob Hope.
That is a great movie. Oh my
Right?
gosh, that is so. That's public domain.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Lon
I love
Chaney,
that movie.
Peter Lorre. Have you
Yes,
ever seen it?
and Lon Chaney Jr. and Bob Hope. Holy crap, that is
Is
such a
Schwarzenegger
good
in it?
movie.
No?
That's a no.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen George Washington Slept Here?
No,
No.
I haven't seen it.
It has a Jack Benny.
Jack Benny. Yeah.
Oh, it is so funny.
That a good
my
one?
gosh. Two classics from the black and white comedy era. So
Yeah.
Do that more at watch parties.
Is that public domain?
I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't seen it in ages, but oh my gosh, I laughed my butt off. when I saw it. Oh man, I'm kind of disappointed now. I kind of want to watch My Favorite Brunette.
I know. Well, you know what? I think what I'll do is because I was wondering what I was going to do tomorrow night. So, chat, I think we'll do a watch party tomorrow night, and we'll do but for instead of for the storytellers, we'll do My Favorite Brunette. We'll do a watch
I'm
party.
gonna be working tomorrow. I'll watch just so I can have something planned. That'll be
Yeah,
great.
it'll be fun.
Awesome.
But it's so good. Can we talk over it without ruining it? That's the problem.
Oh yeah. We'll talk over it, and
That's what pause is for.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that makes it fun. So you think you can come in for that tomorrow, Aaron?
What's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
What time? Well, yeah, you do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like I usually go live at 7.
All right. That's 4:00 my time.
Right. So it's pre-dinner.
I
The
know.
movie's only an hour and a half.
I
We'll
want
have
to
to
watch
take a
that
break at
movie.
lunch.
I really want to watch that movie. So
Let's
I
do
believe
it. We'll
yes.
do it tomorrow.
All right. Sounds
All
good.
right. Okay.
So we're going over to Ethan's. Is that the deal?
Yeah. See, Evil One says that's a great idea for tomorrow.
There you
that's
are.
what we're gonna do, gang. We're gonna go over to Ethan's. So I urge everybody to move on over there, and we're gonna close this sucker out.
Look at Malin. Go.
Go.
Get out of here.
He's still here. I can't believe John's still here.
He's the Wrangler.
Yeah. We're
over
going,
there.
John. We're going.
We're going. We're going. We're going.
Go
All
to
right, guys.
Matecumbe.
Thank everybody. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with us. We had an awesome time tonight. Thank you, all my friends, for coming in. I just can't thank them enough. This has been an awesome night, a great closeout, and we're going to go over to the Frog Daddy's place, and we're going to go even bigger. So tomorrow night we'll do our watch party that I promised you for tonight, and we'll see you then. Have a great night, everybody. Come on over.
Good night, all.